Welcome to the Ministry in our 1750 point game of Tyranids versus Space Marines. So this is the table for the day. We're using the mountain terrain there with a lot of the sort of craters, so going for really good line of sight blocking, scatters of area terrain. Obviously there's an installation there in the middle. The Marine Force have been asked by the Astra Militarum to advance deep behind enemy lines and, you know, secure this former Xenos outpost. They have no idea what's there, but it's a sort of middle staging ground for exploration of the rest of the sort of area, the planet. If you watch the last battle report, the Astra Militarum managed to secure the landing pad, so they're garrisoning that and forming a good base of operations. But the Marines, you know, they're the elites, they're the guys sent into the thick of it, so they're going to come and try and clear out the infestation in this place. So this installation here could prove pivotal, but we don't know yet. So we'll take a look around there. Obviously at the table, as like I said, there's plenty of craters, bunkers, loads of line of sight blocking terrain. If we get down at table level, you see from here, obviously there's a good fire window down there. But coming to this side, you know, it's really limited. You know, again, you can sort of peek out on the side, get some good arcs of fire. Right down there, there's some corridors of fire, but you know, it's quite tricky. This is going to be, you know, I don't know who this is going to suit. If it's in the middle section, it could suit the Tyranids with their fast units and their fighting ability. But if they can be managed to keep that range and get in some good firing positions, you know, it could suit the Marines. But I've got a feeling this one could get up close and personal very, very fast. So we'll go and take a look at the armies, and then we'll let you know where people are going to be deploying. This is 1750 points of Space Marines, and I'm going to be using my Iron Hands chapter tactics today. So we've got a battalion and a vanguard detachment, giving me 7 command points in total. And we'll start with our captain, who will be rocking a power fist and a melter gun today. And the second in command is the Librarian and Terminator armor. That's Chief Librarian Frost, and he'll be using Might of Heroes, as you can see there, Null Zone Smite. He's got a 4 stave, and he will be taking the relic, the Shield Eternal, and obviously paid the points for the Storm Shield as well. So he's actually going to be the Warlord today, and we're going to give him the extra wound Warlord trait. The name escapes me now, to be honest with you, but he basically gets to feel no pain on a 6-up, he can ignore wounds, and he's got an extra wound. And the 3 troops choices, we've got a scout squad, sergeant with a power fist, all rocking bolters. We've got a tactical squad, where we've got plasma, combi plasma, sergeant with a power sword. And we've got a 6-man tactical squad this side, so an extra marine in this one. And the squad's got plasma, combi plasma on the sergeant and a power sword. And there's a rhino with a storm bolter, and a razorback with twin assault cannon and storm bolter, providing a bit of transport for these guys. And a little storm talon there with twin las, twin assault cannon. So he's going to be providing a bit of dagger air support. And we've got a thunderfire cannon there as well in the Tech Marine. And we'll go to the Vanguard section, led by Lieutenant Hicks. Just in there, see if I'm going to zoom in. So there. Led by Lieutenant Hicks, and he's got some company veterans there. That's the 2-man squad. You can add extras. These guys, I've used them before in a battle, they're pretty good. I've kitted them out with like melter guns and all that kind of stuff. So in this instance, they're just going to be rocking a chainsaw and a bolt gun, and they're there to just, you know, add a few spare points, make up some extra bodies, get some extra close combat attacks, etc. etc. They can intercept wounds for characters as well, which might come in quite handy. And then we've got a Terminator squad, 5-man, all rocking storm bolters and power fists with a power sword on the sergeant. And then we've got our apothecary there. He's just stock, no extra upgrades, nothing like that. And we've got our 2 venerable dreadnoughts. So we're going to have a twin las and a missile launcher, and a twin las, and then the dreadnought close combat weapon with a storm bolter underneath. And that comes in just under 1750 points, I believe. Pretty close. There's no camo on the scouts, it's worth noting, and we've mentioned Warlord trait and psychic powers, so we'll have a look at the Tyranid army.
Okay, so this is Hive Fleet Moon Pie. It's a new one. It's going to be a different one every time we play. So it's 2 detachments, 2 battalions, 1 Kronos, 1 Kraken. So we have Hive Tyrant at the back with Silent Talons and a Venom Cannon. We've got our Warlord, which is the Neurothrope, who's got Adaptive Biology. We have a unit of 4 Warriors, Desperate, Devourer, Venom Cannon, 2 Biovores, a Ripper Squad, then 16 Termagants, and then just to fill out, I put 3 Devourers in there as well, just for the crack, so there's 16, 17, 19 in there. That's the Kronos detachment. Then on this side, the bigger force, the Kraken one, we've got Hive Tyrant, Winged Hive Tyrant with 2 sets of monstrous Scything Talons. We've got old One Eye, big girl at the back there. Carnifex with the Stranglethorn Cannon. Carnifex with the Venom Cannon. The Broodlord. Then we've got new unit that I've got anyway, the first time I'm using them. Raveners, we've got unit 5 Raveners with Devourers and 2 sets of Silent Talons. Then their big mama, the Ravener Queen, I guess, Red Terror.
Yeah.
Then a unit of 12 Gene Stealers, then Ripper Squad and Ripper Squad.
Excellent. And which psychic powers you gone for?
So we've got, I can't remember who's got who, but we've got Onslaught, Psychic Scream, Horror, Catalyst. Quite a few of them have got Catalyst. I think the Broodlord's got the Horror.
Yeah.
The Neurothrope's got Catalyst and Smite. I can't remember what I put on this one.
Onslaught, probably, if she's the one on foot.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And then the other one,
Psychic Scream and Catalyst.
Psychic Scream, that's the one, yes.
Cool. Should be good at. Like I said today, we had a quick chat when Tom had seen my list when he arrived. I didn't know. I was expecting lots of gribblies this game, so I went.
I tried to go a bit more.
I've got. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. This one. It's going to be. I think it'll be a good game. And like I said, there's no kill points in this. It's more about stealing objectives, and you've got a lot of troop units there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 troop units.
Some of the other ones count as infantry as well. So
well, just in terms of having the troops with which you'll have the objective secured, you'll be able to steal stuff off me just by having bodies there rather than have to kill us. So forces me to maybe try and kill you or get your numbers right down. But it should be interesting. So the Marines are first to drop, so we'll come back after setup. Right, so we'll cover deployment there. The Space Marines finished setting up first, which is no massive surprise. They've got a unit of Terminators and the Terminator Librarian in the teleportarium ready to come down. So this Razorback has the 6-man squad in. We've got a Venerable Dreadnought here with his twin las. Storm Talon actually got a bit of good cover there. He's sort of invisible, I think, from everything down there, which is quite good. The second Venerable Dreadnought is here next to the teleport warmer for the Terminators, in case they need to come back. And this Rhino's got the 5-man attack squad in. The Captain, the Lieutenant, the Lieutenant, the 2 everybody else basically, it's rammed. And we've got the Thunderfire Cannon down here. He is within 3 of that objective 6, and that 60-inch range will cover pretty much to the backfield. And the Scout Squad, brave or stupid, have come down here to score 4 early. The Tyranids in return have got old One Eye with his Carnifexes down here. The Biovores with a line of sight down the board there. And then obviously everything castled here. I'm tempted to use the orbital bombardment and the hope it'll pay off, but it never normally does.
Didn't know about that one, but
so,
you know.
So we'll see. And then
a nice little cluster.
Here. Tom has got a lot of stuff in reserve. He's got the Flying Hive Tyrant, the Red Terror, 3 squads of Rippers and the Raveners. So I'm expecting the small Marine force to be surrounded or pretty much under the cosh very early on. So the Marines get a +1. We'll let you roll, I think, first for dramatic effect.
Sure. 5. Ooh.
Ooh. So the Marines
get it, yeah.
Get it, unless you want to try and be a thief.
Let's give it a go. I've done it before.
Not today, not today. So we'll come back at the end of Marine turn 1. So the Marines have gone sort of defensive in the first turn, so the Venerable Dreadnought there with the twin las hasn't moved. He's got a good bead down there at the Carnifexes. You can see a Broodlord as well, but obviously I can't target that guy. You see Big Mama's brain just popping over the top of there, but she'll be out of range. The Razorback's actually sat still, just to give us a bit of a buffer zone, because I know Tom's got a lot of stuff dropping in. The Flyer that was here has scooted over this side. This Dreadnought's moved round again to give him a bit of a better firing arc. You can see it down there. And some of the Rhino that was here, I've got some of the guys out, so the Captain Lieutenant have dropped out, the Apothecary's dropped out, and the veterans there have got out, and that's really to increase this sort of bubble, sort of nullifying this whole zone for Tom's drops. Otherwise I was going to get pinned in here pretty quickly. And obviously I want to make sure I defend this sort of area as much as I can. And not much else happening up the field. The Scouts have stayed within 3 of Objective 4, but moved more on this side. Otherwise there'd be danger close to those Carnifexes, I think, in turn 1. Forgot to point out there that the Terminators I did decide would drop in, and because Tom's got so many troop units, I kind of just give him the ability to land on that number 1 and score it straight away. So they've landed there with a Psyker and backup. Obviously they're going to take some shit when everything starts flooding in on them, but they've got some shots anyway to come in against the Gribblies and some psychic power, so they can help. So with that we'll go into the psychic phase. Yeah. So we'll start with the psychic phase, and the Librarian, who is the Warlord, has dropped in right in the middle of the field. He's going to start with Might of Heroes on himself,
Nice.
which will give him +1 attack, strength, toughness, and it's a casting value of 6. So
Got beat an 8.
So he needs a 9 yet.
Nope.
I don't suppose you're using a command point.
Nah. I'll let you have that one.
And his second power I'm going to try is Null Zone, because I've got a feeling some of Tom's big ass baddies are going to be coming this way soon. So that does go off as well on a 10.
Done. Yeah.
So he is Null Zoned, and he has the Might of Heroes.
Sick.
So we'll
Good
go
stuff.
straight into the shooty McShooty phase.
The bad bit for me, yeah.
Right, so the first thing I'm going to start with is the Thunderfire Cannon.
Yep.
Which is going to use its tremor shells.
Over here, yeah.
So I'm spending a command point, and basically it's going to use its tremor shell shot on the Gene Stealer unit.
This, yes,
so if I score any hits, the unit has to half its movement, advance and charge rolls in the next turn.
Vile.
So it's 43 shots. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this hits on 3s, and I can reroll 1s because the captain is within 6. Ooh. Right, so that's 6 hits. Now I do add 1 to the wound roll because these shells aren't as strong, which means I normally wound the Gene Stealers on 3s, but now I'll be wounding them on 4s. Cool. But again, I'll get to reroll 1s because the lieutenant's within 6. Ooh. Ooh, nice. So that's, I didn't expect to get that many. That's 5.
Just use these, yeah.
So Tom will get his 5 up in buns. So 2 have saved, so we'll drop 3 Gene Stealers. And I'm down to 6 command points.
Take them. 3, yep.
And then we'll come down the far end. Like I said, a lot of the guns are going to be out of range. But the Venerable Dread here, who hasn't moved, is going to open up his las cannons at the Carnifex.
Just see around there, yeah.
Whichever one I can see, this one, the first one. So this guy hits on 2s. So he's got 2 hits. So he's vulnerable. He wound on 3s. He's got 2 wounds. And it's at -3, so Tom will need 2 6-ups.
Nope.
No. I don't suppose you spend any command points?
Nah.
Nope. So 2d6 damage on that effects. Ooh. 4. I'm going to use a command point.
Okay.
So that's 8. I think that's a dead
Carnifex, yeah.
So that would be.
Yeah, take the
blood.
Strangler one, please. Yeah.
Knocks me down to 5 command points. I'm spending them thick and fast here. I'll have to knock those Carnifexes down. We'll move next to this next Venerable Dreadnought. So I'm not going to have many guns in range. He has moved this turn. So what he's going to do is he's going to fire his twin las at the biovores and the missile launcher at the biovores also.
Okay.
Because I think those Carnifexes are slightly out of range, or out of view, sorry. So the blue dice will be for a crack missile and the white dice are for the las cannons. Now he has moved, so he'll be hitting on 3s now. But again, the captain's within 6, which is handy. Oh, not so handy. So we've got 1 las cannon hit, which I think will wound your toughness 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we'll wound on a 2. And the lieutenant's within 6.
Oh no.
So he does score a wound.
Damn.
I think, well, it is -3, I think.
Don't think I'm going to have a save for that.
4 up, isn't it, on the save for a Biovore?
Yeah, so it won't have a save then, will it?
So we've got D6 damage. 5, I think that's
one dead Biovore.
Dead Biovore, which will help. And what this little girl's going to do, so all our guns are really out of range of everything, but I'm going to do a twin las into the big mama over here. Or do I go for the fire effects? No, I'm going to go for the big girl.
Okay.
So twin las. So this guy hits on a 3 normally. He's got strafe and run, so as long as anything hasn't got the fly keyword, he adds +1 hit. So he's hitting on a 2, but the las cannons are heavy. So again, he's hitting on a 3. And the captain and lieutenant are close, so I can reroll the 1. So he's got 1 hit.
Good.
And he'll be wounded on a 3. Again, I can reroll the 1. No,
yes,
doesn't wound.
phew.
So he's fluffed. But he's there for buffers anyway. And then all that's left to fire really is the Terminator squad in the middle, because everybody else is out of line of sight.
All nice and cozy in there.
Terminator's in cover. So you're out of rapid fire range. So I'm going to put all the shots in here.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. They're a little nest, leave them alone. They've just been born. Leave them alone.
So 2 shots a man.
Okay.
Right. We're definitely not leaving them alone. So they'll hit on 3s.
Nice, good.
Not 2 grand. They'll wound on 3s. That's alright, that's 5, and you will get a 5 up save because you're in a crater. So you managed to whittle out 4 of those guys.
Cool. Anything else coming?
Well, I don't think anything else is in range, to be honest with you. I think
nice.
That's everything that can fire, has fired, yeah. So with that, that's the end. There's no charges. That's the end of my turn 1, so I will score first blood, +1,
yep.
2, 3, and 4, so a 5-point turn.
It's really good. That was amazing. I can't believe you've just rinsed the Carnifex instantly. That's it just makes me so sad when that happens. It's just 1 shot and it's dead. Like, what are you meant to do against that? I'd love to know.
Hide. Right, so overview of Tom's movement there. These guys obviously dropped in right at the end, the Red Terror and the Raveners. He's kept a couple of unit of Rippers back there. Just obviously what he wants to do is put pressure on me and take away some of the objectives. Because I've got a lot of presence here. It looks like a big gap there, but there's a lot of little squads that don't leave much room in the middle. So these guys couldn't have dropped in on force, but she could have. But she's coming 9 inches away from my Warlord. Going for a Warlord kill. And these guys have advanced out the crater, and the Rippers have dropped in to sit and hold the objective. The Terminators are looking into a world of hurt. The Big Mama advanced, but she does have the onslaught power, so she's hoping she can pull that off.
Yeah.
The Gene Stealers are massively hindered this turn. They've got a 2.
Basically just hiding.
Yeah, moved 6 inches altogether because the half, the advance is half, that charge is half, so they're actually out of charge range as well.
Yep, nightmare.
The Warriors stayed still, as did the Neurothorpe. The Broodlord again come round to hide around this side.
I had to, just by the way, spend a command point for her to advance.
Oh yeah.
Which when it came to advancing my Carnifexes,
you rolled it
Carnifexes,
111 with
triple
a
ones, absolute nightmare.
These guys which are hoping to get round here
didn't happen.
No, the lead Carnifex, like I said, with his 111 would have brought him about here, which actually blocked off the route for old One Eye, so he decided
no point
to go down the crater.
Yeah.
Well, down through the centre.
Kind of just.
This guy stayed still. So with that,
going straight into
Tom's
psychic.
going straight into his psychic phase, yeah.
We'll start with the Broodlord casting Horror. So we'll do it down here.
Yeah.
So that goes off.
Yeah, so the Terminators are on -1 to hit, which is going to hurt massively in close combat.
Forgot to check whether... No, she's just out for a smite. This girl's going to cast Onslaught on herself.
No, so it doesn't go off.
Is that right?
I think it's a 6, isn't it?
Let's find out.
Tom, it is a 6. Tom's just decided, so I think, is he going to let that one ride?
I'm going to let it go, yeah. I
Right.
spent a lot.
So she'll be at -1 hit and she'll not be able to charge, but...
She is going to smite the Terminators though.
Okay, so it'll be
Hopefully.
a 5 up for the first smite.
Boosh.
That's a 9. I'm going to let that one slide because I don't think, even with my +1, I'll get that.
It's 2
So
wounds.
it's 2 wounds, so I will get my iron hands. So no, so we've lost the Terminator already to smite.
Do you want me to pick or should we just
We'll just leave it for now and go on the rest of your powers, so we know we've lost one.
Big girl, Big Mama's House 2 is going to cast Catalyst on herself.
Yep.
That goes off.
On a 9, yeah, I think
Nice.
we're going to have to let that slide.
And then she is going to... do I smite or do I Psychic Scream?
Well, smite will be on a 6
Smite
and
will be on a
Psychic Stream will be on a 5,
Five,
but you
yeah.
do have the potential to get D6 mortal wounds. I think the closest model down there is the Warlord and the Terminator as a joint, so Tom will get a pick.
Obviously at your Warlord, I guess. Do I want to rinse them? No, at your Warlord. Let's go for Smite. Let's just try hard.
Oh!
Yes.
So that goes off.
Okay.
What I'm going to have to
I think
do,
you're going to have to try it tonight.
because it's a D6, I'm going to have to try and deny that.
Oh,
So
came close though.
I get a total of 10, and Tom would have got a 10 because it's the casting power is 1 higher, so he's got an 11 still. So he's going to cause D6 mortal wounds on my Psyker.
And I am going to command
Right,
point
okay.
that. I am glad I saved the
Yeah.
command point. What the hell? Come on, please. Oh,
That's
God.
definitely, come on.
There we go.
So
4's
four.
good enough. I am
So-
happy with that.
He gets his iron hands, so he saved
Save
one,
Cool.
but he also gets his Warlord trait, which is the 6 up.
Yeah.
So he
Good.
saved one, so he's took 3 wounds. So in Terminator armour, he has 5 plus a bonus 1 for being in Terminator armour 6, so he's down to 3
Number
wounds.
3. Cool. Fair enough.
And I think, is that it for the Psychic phase?
That is it for the Psychic phase.
Right, so we'll come back, I'll remove the models and we'll come back with the shooties. Right, so we're going to start over here in the shooting phase, and I think
Yeah.
Tom's going to start with the Corn effects.
He's going to be shooting up at the
Just going
Dreadnought.
Down at the Dreadnought with a, was it a Venom Cannon?
Heavy Venom Cannon, yeah. So D3 shots. 2 shots. Not bad, really. So it's hitting on 4s.
With a -1 because he advanced, isn't it? But
Yeah.
they both
That's
hit.
Both hit, which is pretty nice.
So the Dreadnought's T7.
It's a strength 8.
Yeah, so you win on 3s.
So just
One wound. Are you command pointing this yet? Or are you keeping a hold of it for
No,
now?
I'm going to keep hold of it.
Keep a hold of it. So what's the minus on the Venom Cannon?
It's a -2, I believe.
2. So we'll be on it.
No, it's just check quick.
Well, we've saved
yeah,
on
it
a
is.
so we've saved on a 5.
Fair enough. We've got the Biovore shooting at you.
Yeah.
Dreadnought
Same
as
target.
well. It missed.
Missed, so we need a spore mine.
It'll be a small mine. It's going to just come right about there.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we have my warrior with the venom cannon here is going to shoot just into the Terminators, which you can.
Yeah, well, the other guy's just
see
going for the
through
same
all
target.
Yeah.
You can see
Well,
the
I think it's the only
Terminators,
people they're in range of. So
Yeah.
we'll go for venom cannon first. So D3 shots, just the 1. Hitting on a 4,
hit, yeah.
which is nice. The one that's strength 8. Okay, right, cool. So get you.
So we're in the negative.
-2 again.
So he'll be on a 4 up, but he's in cover, so he goes down to a 3 up because he's a Terminator, so that's a save.
Then we have 6 death spitter shots coming at you as well.
Yep.
So and they're Kronos, so they're rerolling
Yeah,
ones
'cause
because they didn't move.
Correct.
Didn't matter anyway. But 4 hits, which is quite nice.
Yeah, strength 4, I believe, isn't it? No, strength 5.
Strength 5.
Yeah, 3's the wound. Oh, so that's 1 wound. I'm
One
guessing
wound.
you're not spending any command
No.
points there. And this is a -1, so again they'll go up to a 3 up for that Terminator. I'm back down to a 2 because they're in cover.
Hey.
So there's a wound
One
on a
wound.
Terminator.
And
So I
then-
command point this though.
Oh well, yeah, up to you.
Because there's a lot of small arms fire coming into these guys. Yeah, I'm going to command point that one.
Okay.
Yep, so
Cool.
he's saved. So that knocked me down to 4 command points.
So then we have my last warrior with a devourer, just for giggles.
Yep.
So just the 1. Oh, rerolling ones because of Kronos. Nope. And then this one is the strength 5, isn't it? Devourer. No, strength 4. So
4's the wound.
nope. Right. I think we'll try with these guys first.
The Gribblies to rinse off some wounds.
Because then the miasma kind of might... We'll see, we'll see. So...
If they go, yeah, she's got a view to the Librarian through that window.
Cool.
If they manage to get through the Terminators.
And something I forgot to mention was my special thing, the relic, is the miasma cannon on this girl. So, right. So first of all, 3 Devourers coming into your Termies. I'll have to re-roll them once because they moved. What are they hitting on you, right?
Yeah, 4s, yeah. Big wound on 4s as well. Strength 4, Devourer. Oh my gosh,
Goodness.
1 wound. So again, these guys, 2 up armor in the cover. You can't get better than a 2 up. So yeah, that's a save.
Nicely done. And then 11 flesh borer shots.
What?
11. And no. Yeah, not terrible. Just
2?
2, yeah.
So we need 2 saves. Oh, that's not a d6.
Come on.
Chances are into the higher. Oh, right. So I've failed 1. So he's got his iron hands. No, so we've got a wound off a Terminator.
Cool. Well, there was already one with a wound.
No, because I used the command point and passed the save reroll.
Oh, yes, you did.
So, yeah.
Down 1 wound. Okay then, miasma cannon into your Terminators. So it's D3 shots.
2.
2. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Yeah. This hits automatically.
Are they within 9 inches?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made sure. And
Strength 9, isn't it?
strength is strength 9.
Because this is the relic. So wounds on 2s.
Yes.
2 wounds.
Cool.
And it's -2. So they'll be on a 4 up, but then down to 3 up because they're in cover.
Yes.
Oh, so they both fail.
Good.
And they are
3 wounds each.
3 wounds each. So the first guy on 1 wound has to make 3 iron hand saves to stay alive.
It's still possible.
Well, he made 1, but he's dead. And then the fresh Terminator, he's alive with a wound.
Okay. Dang it.
So I think that brings us round to...
Brings us round to here. Yeah, I'll just bring some dice up. We have...
So what I'm going to do is take, just so people can see, I'm going to take the Terminator off in the doorway and put the wound on the Sergeant. Boop. So I've lost... Oh no, I'll put the wound as another Terminator under there. I'll put the wound on the other guy down on the base level. So I've lost 2 Termies this turn. So I cannot feel morale yet unless any more of them die.
Right, so
Devourers.
15 shots into your flyer.
Yeah. So these are -1 because he's a zoomer at the minute.
Oh Lord.
So I think he'd be hitting on 5s.
Man. Yeah, well, there's still a few there, I guess.
And you wound on 5s.
Yeah.
Nice, so 3 wounds at -1.
Yeah.
So this guy starts with a 3 up armour. Oh, 4 dice here. So he's looking for 4s. What's that one, a 4? Oh, he's managed to save them all. I didn't expect that. I expect him to get a couple of wounds there at least. But these guys are in for a world of hurt anyway. They're getting charged on this, so...
If I can make it. Right, yeah, cool. Right, yeah.
So, do you know who you're going to charge and what you're going to charge? And we'll do all the Overwatch off camera.
Yeah, so big girl's charging your Warlord.
Yeah.
These guys are going to charge the Terminators. And that's about it. Oh yeah, and these guys are coming for these 2 little fellers here.
I think that's it, isn't it? There's nothing else in range.
Yeah,
obviously the Gene Stealers are hampered. So we'll do some Overwatch and come back. We'll save the make it, then we'll do the Overwatch off camera. So they're...
Nope.
Not in, or you spend the command point, or you're going to...
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was a 6. We'll do it on the 1.
So you're definitely in.
Cool.
So we'll see if the Red Terror makes it in.
Nope.
Nope. So your Big Mama.
Big Mama, she needs a 9 as well. Nope.
Oh, was that a 1? Oof.
Yeah, these guys,
I think it was about 7 inches. There's a guy down there under the door.
Went away
We'll roll it and we'll measure. I think it's a 7 or an 8.
7.
So yeah, we'll definitely have to measure it then.
I think it probably does.
Yeah, 7 gets
no,
into...
I don't think it does.
I think that...
Nope.
just out. Ooh, that's important for the Marines. So, like I said, we'll do some Overwatch and come back, and I think that knocks Tom down to 7 command points now. Right, yeah. So, the Raveners made it in, and these guys, because they've got the 2 pairs of claws there, are going to have 4 base attacks, plus 1 for the 2 pairs. They'll be re-rolling 1s to miss, and because they're within 6 inches still of the Red Terror, they'll get a +1 to hit, so they've got 5 attacks each hitting on 2s.
It's like the best thing I've got, and it's against 2 little
It's against
dudes.
two veterans.
Pinch some of your dice.
2 veterans. So you're hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
With 25 attacks.
25 attacks. Okay. We'll do it here because there's a bit more space. Right. Hitting on 2s. Okay.
And you can reroll 1s, so you should come out here with about 25. There's another one.
That one.
It wasn't one, yeah, you knocked it, just reroll.
But it was a hit. Yeah.
Oh, surprise, there's 25 hits. These
no, there was a 2 there. Oh no, the hit
2 hits, yeah.
Sorry.
So these wound on 4s.
Right.
These guys have got a wound each. The only saving grace I might have is that there's no rend or no minus on these weapons.
Nah.
So these are... Oh, there's one.
Silent Talons.
Silent Talons, no.
Oh, right,
That's
okay.
the rending clause you can give them.
Yes.
So these are 3-ups. So I need to make a lot of these.
You have.
Failed 3. So that's a pretty better roll than I expected.
That is ridiculous.
And then they've got the Iron Hands on a 6-up. No. So
Good.
They're dead.
Jesus.
No! Which
Right.
will allow Tom to pile in 3. You'll not be able to tag those other guys. Well, he's a flyer anyway. So,
right, okay.
but you'll get to be able to sit on 6.
Yeah, I guess. Can I just move this way, I guess? Or?
Well, the closest enemy model you do from your model, so he'll be closer there. So you'll have to move towards that guy, and then obviously they'll just fan out.
Yeah, cool.
But that wasn't unexpected, but nearly saved themselves.
Right, so something I forgot was my little spore mine. He's going to come in at the dreadnought here. I think he's probably made it in. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's 3 inches
See
away,
if he can he can hit it, I
We'll
guess.
shoot frag missile and the las cannons on Overwatch. So the las cannons miss and the frag missiles, 6 shots.
Of course.
So yeah, looking for a 6. It's got 1 hit.
That'll be it now.
No wounds.
Oh, right, okay.
You can reroll 1s because the lieutenant's
All
there.
right, okay.
So it does wound. So that's going to be...
That'll be it. Yep. Go on. Knee point.
So cover the movement phase. So this guy's going to drop into hover mode. So he hasn't moved. These sort of characters around here have just pushed forward a little bit, and the Tech Marines just moved around so you can get a line of sight onto these guys. The Dreadnought stayed still. And these guys have disembarked from the Rhino to give some extra shots down here. And the Rhino's moved up as well. He's just within rapid fire range for his Stormbolter. In the middle, the squad's got out of the Razorback. And they're just within range of the Hive Tyrant down here, 24 inches. So they can lend a little bit of help and shooties. As is the Razorback now with its Stormbolter and Twin Assault Cannon.
Yep.
And then in the middle, where the actions are, the Terminators.
Brave guys.
Well, the tactical ploy is basically these Gribblies. I don't have enough gun to kill them all and their troops. You only need 1 of them left alive here.
Yeah.
These guys are still horrid. We'll roll their leadership off camera because on a 6, I'd have failed, but I got a 2.
Yeah.
So there's no good them sitting there. They need to come out and cause damage. So they're coming to back up the Warlord, who's going to try and take on the Mama, who isn't the Warlord, but if we can get rid of one of the big girls,
I was going to say it's probably worth it, yeah.
So with that, we'll go in the Psychic phase, and we're going to start with Might of Heroes.
So I just want to get a shot of that. He's just down there, looking pretty rad. Right.
So I'm tempted to go null zone just so you don't get a save. Actually, bollocks, let's go null zone.
Go for it.
So it's on a 9-up because I'm within 18 inches of you. Oh! Are you going to attempt to deny?
I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to deny that.
Got some dice. Oh, it's not. So null zone is in effect. So
Well
there'll be
done.
no invuln saves within 6 of the Psyker, which counts from now. So if I do decide to shoot her with big guns.
Yuck. Absolutely disgusting.
The next one I'm going to put on is... do I tickle some of our wounds or do I go for Mighty Heroes? I'm going... I'm going Might of Heroes.
Go on then.
Which doesn't go off.
No command point?
No, because I'd need a 5 or 6 anyway.
Okay.
If I'd have got a different result than that, I'd definitely
Fair
would
enough,
have done.
fair enough.
Move straight into the shooting phase.
Right.
And we're going to open up with this guy, who's going to shoot his twin lads at her, because she'll not have an in one now.
No.
And he's going to shoot his
I think it's going to be a dead
twin assault
tyrant
cannon.
before I even get a chance to do anything.
Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll work backwards. We'll start with
Alright.
this guy and do all the small arms into these and see what's left alive.
Cool.
So we've got 4 Stormbolter shots, because you're within rapid fire range. I think the captain's out of range now. Yeah, he is. And these wound on 4s. So we've got 1 wound on your Raveners.
I'm just checking what their thing is. They have
5 up.
5 up save, yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 wound, did you say?
This one.
I'll do it down here. Nope.
How many wounds do they have each? Is it?
They've got 3 wounds each, so I'll put 1 on 2.
Right, so then we've got 1, 2, 3 bolters. And I'm going to shoot the plasma. I'm not overcharging. And the combi plasma, which are all just within 12-inch ranges. So, not overcharging plasma and combi plasma. I'm not shooting the bolter side of the gun. So we've got 3 hits. These will wound on 3s. So that's 3 wounds because these are -3 for the plasma shots.
Okay.
So we've got the bolter shots anyway. 1, 2, 3. So there's a hit. And there's 1 more wound.
Okay.
So that's a save. So this guy's going to throw a crack grenade. So he hits, and a wound on a 3. He can reroll 1s because the lieutenant's within 6. So that is a wound at -1.
So
it's a 6 up save.
Nope.
So it's D3 wounds, but obviously that one would just
be 2.
It's D3 wounds.
I know, but that one was on 2.
Yeah, so he's on 1 now.
He's on 1. Right.
These guys got melter guns.
Okay.
So I'll do it differently because he hits on a 2. Anyway, so we'll start with the lieutenant who hits on a 3.
Yeah.
He can't reroll 1, so he's missed. And the captain who hits on a 2 is hit. The wound on a 2. It's wound and it's -4. So that 1-on-1 is vaporised. Should have done it the other way around, but never mind. So he's got his flamer that I'm going to put in, and his plasma cutter as well, which is a plasma pistol. So flamer, 6 hits.
Yeah. Of course.
Strength 4. So 2 wounds.
Nice, not bad.
2 5-ups.
Just the 1.
So 2 wounds left. Plasma cutter is hit because he's ballistic skill 2. It's a wound and there'll be no save on that because it's -3.
Right.
It's just 1 wound, so
down to 1.
It's down to a wound.
Cool.
And that's sort of all the small arms down here. So this guy will do the twin assault cannon into these.
Okay.
And the twin lads into the big girl.
Okay.
So we'll do the thunderfire cannon next as well. So the twin assault cannon.
Yep.
Can reroll 1s. Captain's within 6. So it's gone to 2 hits because he hadn't moved as well. So he's hitting on 3s. But up to 4s because you've got fly.
I thought this was at the assault at these.
No, this is the 2 shot lads cannon into her, sorry.
This was the assault at, wasn't it?
No, the assault cannon's 12 shots. So
Okay.
I've got 2 lads cannon hits on the big girl because I hit on a 4 and a 5. And 2 wounds. So she's got 6 up saves because that invuln's gone. So she made 1.
Hey, not bad.
So I'm going to use a command point.
I think, yeah.
2. There's 2 wounds, that's down to 10, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
That could have went better.
Alright.
And that'll knock me down to 3 command points.
Oh, I've been spending.
You have to spend. Spend to stay alive in this.
It's true, yeah.
So then we've got 12 shots with the assault cannon.
Cool.
He hasn't moved, so he's hitting on 3s, and he's got strafe and run, so he hits on 2s against you, and the captain's there, so I can reroll 1s. So I really need to get maximum hits here.
Yeah.
Yep, so they all hit, and they'll be wounding on 3s. And I can reroll 1s because the lieutenant's there, but there's all the 2s, so there's 3, 7. It -1, so 7 6-ups. So that's the wounded one gone.
Yeah, I think that's all of them
And
done.
the 2 wounds each are 3.
3.
So there's 1 gone and 1 on a wound.
I guess I'll leave the 1 sitting on the objective then, eh?
So we're going to use the Thunderfire Cannon on the Gene Stealers, and we're going to use the stratagem again to take me down to 2 command points. So it's called Tremor Shells. So you got half your movement, half your charge, half everything. So it's 4d3 shots. So 6, 7, 8. He's hit on 3s. Can reroll 1s now because the captain's there. And these will wound, like I said, they would normally wound on 3s, but that Tremor Shell makes you a -1 to your wound roll. So these are 4s, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. Jesus. So that's 6. 6 5-ups on the Gene Stealers. 4. Dreadnought.
Yeah.
That's going to go Twin Las at the Bio. And he's going to shoot his missile launcher. Crap missile. Ooh. Going to go D6 shots against the Gribbly troop unit.
Cool.
So we'll start with the las cannons. So again, he's within 6 of the captain. So they both hit. I think toughness 4 on you, the Bio said last time. So you can reroll 1s because the lieutenant's still within 6. So it's 2. And I don't think you'll get a save, it's -3.
Well, it's dead in it.
Yeah, 9 damage. That's the other Bio gone. Gets rid of the long range dagger. D6 missile shots. 4.
Ooh.
So because he's venerable, he hits on 2s because he hasn't moved. And he's wounded on 3s because they're strength 4. Wow. 4 normal save. You get a save at 6 up. There's no minuses to this.
Oh, right, okay.
No 4 6-ups.
Nope.
And this venerable dreadnought, who has moved to get a good line of sight, is going to shoot his twin las cannons at that flying Hive Tyrant.
Cool.
So he'll hit on 3s now because he's moved. So he's got
2.
2 hits.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit cocked, there was a bit of like in there. So
Yeah.
he's got 1 wound. So again, she's on a 6-up because that in-run's knocked out of commission with no zone.
Nope.
So it's D6. 5, she's dropped it down to 5. But she does have Catalyst. So we'll do all the Catalyst rolls at the end of the turn if you want.
Thought you said no zone knocks that off.
Knocks that in-run off, but not Catalyst.
Oh,
so
right.
She's took 7 wounds. She's took 7 wounds so far. So, because it doesn't make any difference just yet, does it? So this guy is going to shoot all his weapons at her as well.
Okay, yeah.
So he's got his Stormwater, which isn't in rapid fire range. Hit twice. He's wounded once. So you've got a 3-up against this. Yep.
Yep.
And I'll do the assault can again. So because he moved, these are hitting on 4s now. It's not a bad hit roll.
That is good.
And these will be wounding on 5s because you're T7.
Oh, good lord.
That is sick. That's 6 4-ups.
Oops.
So she's failed 3 of them.
Yeah.
And she's took 10 wounds. So what we'll let Tom do now, he wants to roll them for his Catalyst to see how many you get back.
19.
For carry on shooting out with other stuff. So it's
Made a few.
3. So she's up to 5 wounds.
Yeah.
And that's all the Catalyst's done for all the guns this turn. So this squad are going to pump some shots into they're just in 24-inch range. So we've got plasma, combi plasma. I'm not shooting the combi bit of it, not overcharging. Just going to go 2 shots.
Are you sure?
100%. So 1 hit, no wounds.
Cool.
And then we've got 4 bolters. So they all
Nice.
no wounds.
Yes.
So that's everything. This side done. The scouts can't really see anything. They're just going to stay where they are.
Cool.
So which leaves us with the Terminators.
Oh, remember they are horrid.
Yeah, the Terminators are still horrid. So what they're going to do, they're going to pump that Stormwater shots into these guys.
Yeah.
So everyone's in rapid fire range. So that's a lot of dice.
That's a good view, that.
So I'm just going to roll them here for you.
Cool.
So these will be hitting on 4s now because they're horrid. Oh, I only had 3 misses out of work. And 3s to wound.
Dude! Stop it!
So you got 6 6-ups. Another 5 of those guys.
5 gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you'd be happy to know that that is all my gun.
Oh, good, good.
All my gun.
This is just the dead pile, by the way. I need to still remove these from the actual board. We'll do that, and then we'll come back.
So what I'll do anyway, we'll go straight into the charge.
Do you wanna?
phase.
Right, okay.
I'll tell you how I'm going to charge, and then we can do Overwatch off camera. So both these units are going into her.
Yeah.
She hasn't got any Overwatch, has she?
Nope.
Down here, I'm going to push forward with my lieutenant. Is going to lead the charge against this guy, and the captain's going to follow up, and the apothecary are all going in against it to clear it off 6. Simply because I need more bodies in it there anyway, and none of these are troops, so I'm going to need at least 2 guys to make the charge. And that is it, because nothing else is within charge range.
Cool. Come back in a sec, yeah?
Yeah, we'll come back in a sec. Or do you want me to roll the charges?
Oh, yeah, you can do it now.
So we'll start
no
with
Overwatch for
Terminator
this lady.
squad, they're in with a 10.
Yeah.
Librarian is in with a 3.
Whoa, just...
It's close enough. So the Lieutenant, 7, he's definitely in. He's definitely in. Yeah, they're all in. So we'll let Tom do some more watch down here against the Lieutenant and then come back. Right, ready? Yep. Right, Tom's still got a lot of command points left, so we're going to start with the Librarian. He's my warlord, so he's got 3 attacks. Oh,
Yep.
and he hits.
He's eager.
3, he is very eager. He's got 2 hits.
Nice.
The Force Stave takes him to Strength 6, so he'll be wounding on 5s, which is why I wanted Knight of Heroes. He's got no wounds, so are you spending points to interrupt?
Definitely going to spend points to interrupt, because I think she might be on her way out, this this lady. So, yes, spend 2 command points and do some sweet attacks.
So how's she going to split them?
I'm just going to go all at your warlord and then just take some Terminator hits, because with the way
the horror anyway,
rolling,
so with her power fist they'll be hitting on 5s.
that's fine with me. Right, so because she's got 2 sets of silent talons, monstrous silent talons, she gets an extra attack.
And she's got a tail as well, hasn't she?
She's got 5 attacks and a tail. So
And she's still hitting on 2s with 5 wounds, or she hit the 3s?
I think she'll be up to 3s by now on that amount, so yeah. Whoops. So I've only missed with the tail, which is pretty good. She is strength
6, yeah, so she'll be wounding him on 3s. 2 wounds.
2.
You do 3 damage a pop, he's on 3 wounds.
Have I already spent command points for this in the fight phase?
You've spent it on a different stratagem, so you haven't spent it on a reroll.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, it's a different
We
stratagem.
might as well give it a go just to try and take him out.
Yep. So you've got 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So the minus on it is -3, I believe.
Yes.
But he's got his shield eternal, so he's on a 3 up invuln. He's passed them both. He took it clean. Sting, sting. So with that, we'll move on to the Terminators. So we've got 2 guys with power fists. So these now are horror. They'll be hitting on 3s normally. -1 for a power fist, -1 for the horror. Jesus. Full round. These are strength 8, so they'll be wounding on 3s. That's a bit more like it though, isn't it?
Phew.
Tell you what, I haven't spent a command point yet, so I'm going to spend another one here.
There you go.
2 wounds, which takes me down to 1 command point. Tom will now be on 5 command points, because it's 2 interrupt. Yeah. So she's got no invuns.
Nope, but 2 catalyst saves.
2, well no, she's got 2 6-up armors first.
Alright, okay.
-3 from the thingy. Nope. And then it's D3 wounds from each of the power fists. So 5. She's got 5 catalysts. She's alive with a wound, which leaves a sergeant left to attack with his power sword.
Okay.
So this guy hits on 3s, -1 because he's horror 4s. It doesn't hit. She is still alive, which is brutal because of just her smite ability. Hard enough, isn't it? So
anything would be nice.
Anyway, I didn't
guys?
expect the Terminators to do that much anyway. I thought she'd still be alive.
I did.
Yeah. So we'll start with the captain, because he wants to be a hero against a massively wounded Ravener. So he's got 4 power fist attacks, hitting on 2s normally, -1 for the fist. So he can reroll 1s because of himself. So he's got 3 hits.
Nice.
He's wounded on 2s. He can reroll 1s for the lieutenant. So he's got 2 wounds at -3 and D3 damage. So the Ravener on 1 wound is most certainly dead. That turn, I've moved off objective 1.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to score that. I'm just outside of 3 inches.
Yeah. You do have this one, which I can't see what it is underneath that fella.
Yeah, he's definitely out. So that's number 6, but that's 1, 2, and the scouts are still sitting on 1.
Yeah.
Which gives me 3 points this turn.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll do a review here of Tom's movement phase. And these Carnifex has got a pretty good advance roll this time.
Finally.
So they come round there to get within 3 of there and within a 4-inch charge of the scouts. The end of the phase, these Rippers dropped in. They're just over 9 away from this Dreadnought. Just over 9 away from the Rhino and just over 9 away from the Terminator homing beacon. So if they manage to make a charge, that homing beacon's disappearing, which was a little ace up my sleeve to get those Terminators out of dodge. The Red Terror, whose massive moves, normally 12 and he can advance and charge, he's come round here because the Hive Tyrant, who is Kraken, can fall back and charge. Yeah. So she's fell back down here. Tom used the stratagem rapid regeneration, is it called?
Yes.
So he's healed up 2 wounds, so she's back up to 3. So she's still in a bottom bracket, but Overwatch isn't as scary anymore.
I guess. We advanced the Jane Sailors, but because they're slowed, because of the
they're still. It would still be a 12-inch charge, the Terminator unit from them. So the Broodlord's up and advanced.
Yeah.
This girl just
didn't
moved,
advance, just moved. Yeah.
These Gribblies did advance to get into the cover, so they're sitting pretty on objective 1. These guys stayed still.
This moved forward just to be in range of smite of one of your Terminators, so I guess.
Yeah, so the squad's just in 18 inches now, so they're going to take some smite her. And that's it, really. That's it for the movement, so.
We go straight to Psychic?
Straight into the Psychic if you're ready, yeah.
Right, well then it's going to be this lady smiting your Terminators. I don't know why I said that to it. Come on! Yeah.
So it's an 8.
Yeah. So, you going to deny or no?
No, because I think there's other ones coming, that's too high. So there's 2 wounds. 2 wounds. We've got my Iron Handiums. Oh, so 1's dead.
Good start. We'll then do... Actually, I'm just going to do Smite again.
Smite again
just try and take it out. So I need a 6 this time.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So, you know what? I'm going to attempt to deny that one because I get a +1 within this range. So on an 8, I'll deny. That's cocked. It's cocked.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a command point. My last command point. Yes.
Oh, he gets it.
So
Nice.
Smite is denied and I'm out of command points.
I will then cast Smite with the Hive Tyrant.
So this is on a 7 up now.
7 now.
Doesn't go off, it's a 6. Is Tom going to spend a command point?
No. She's going to then Psychic Scream.
So this is a 5.
Yes.
So it's D3.
Yep.
2. So we've got some Iron Handiums again. No, so that's the other Terminator gone. Right. You know what? I'm going to take off the Sergeant.
Okay.
So they've lost 2 this turn.
And then I think we are going to cast Catalyst on
herself.
On the flyer. Now I'm going to spend that command point.
Yeah.
Again,
not Catalyst. Oh, but she's got another
power
left.
Smite. Yeah, we're going to Smite.
So I think the Apothecary is the closest unit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It does go off.
Doesn't go off because it was the 3rd Smite, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right. Never mind.
She's so hurt. That's what it is. Her brain's leaking.
Right. Okay.
So what we'll do, we'll come back in the shooty phase. Right. So we're starting down here with Rocksteady and Bebop.
Nice. We're gonna do Venom Cannon into these guys. Try and blast one out of the way before we charge in. So D3 shots. Yeah, that's the big 3, which is quite nice.
They did advance this turn, didn't they? And you don't have the...
Yes.
So you'll be hitting on 5s.
On 5s.
He's got his glasses on, yeah. He's been a spec saver.
Which is quite nice.
These are wound on 2s, I believe, because of strength 9.
Strength 9, the heavy Venom Cannon, yeah.
Oh, you've got 1 command point left. I don't expect you
to. I'm going to keep it for something.
Did you say it was -2?
Yeah.
So the scouts will be on a 6 up. No, and it's D3 damage.
Yeah.
You've got to roll because they've got the Iron Hands.
Yeah.
So roll D3 damage, see how much you get.
Oh, no, it's just 3 damage.
Oh, it's 3 flat damage, sorry. Yeah, so he's dead.
Cool.
So we're going to take off... We'll take off the missile launcher because I don't actually have a missile launcher in the squad.
Right, on these guys down the hill. Won't be getting any, but we have 6 Death Spitter shots.
Yeah, so these guys are targeting the Terminator, obviously, because the character can't be targeted yet.
Yep, so 6 Death Spitter shots, and they've hit twice. And
3's to wound because it's strength 5, T4.
Yep.
Got 1 wound at -1, so the Terminator will be on a 3 up.
Yep. Lost it.
She's saved.
Then we've got a Venom Cannon, which is just the normal Venom Cannon, which is D3 shots, like Terminator. So another 3, which is quite nice. But then it's only strength 8.
Only?
Oh, they're hitting on 4s anyway, hang on.
Oh, he's missed.
So never mind. Then we've got all of these Gribblies in here.
Yeah.
We've definitely got
5, isn't there? 5 left.
Yeah, and I've kept the 3 with Devourers, so we'll do those first. So
These advanced as well, so they'll be hitting on 5s this turn.
not terrible.
2. He's just looking to strip wounds off this Terminator really to get
I'm going to do anything. And wounding on
4s.
Do that again.
Yeah, it's cocked, yeah.
Nope.
No wounds.
And then I don't know how many flesh borers is in
Well,
there.
how many Devourers did you have?
3.
So
So
you've
be
got
2.
Yeah. 1 hit.
Nope.
Nope, no wounds, which leaves Big Mama 2.
Means I'm going to have to put the miasma cannon into the Terminator, which is just
Brutal.
an
Brutal at this
absolute waste. Absolute waste.
D3 auto hits.
D3.
2, it's strength 9, isn't it, at this range? It's
Yep.
2's to wound. It -2 saves, so he's on 5 up, so either he's invuln or he's armour. No, he's on 4 up, sorry. I've got no command points left either, so it's D. Was it
It's just 3.
3 damage
3
flat? So
damage.
this guy's got to make 2 6s. No, he's dead. It's the last Terminator gone.
Thank God. There you go. Wow, they're the toughest unit, man. Wow, amazing. I have nothing else to shoot at them. Could have been taking wounds out. Right,
I think, is that all your gun?
Yeah.
Does the Red Terror have any sort of pistol-y type
Nope.
weapons?
Nope. That is
So-
it. On to charges.
So what we'll do, Tom will nominate and do them, and then we'll do some Overwatch off camera because the librarian down here hasn't got any.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing.
So this girl, Gene Seals probably can't make it.
I think the Gene Seals, because the
Well, I mean, we can try it, but I doubt they will. But
Yeah.
and then Hive Tyrant.
all of
Just
them.
This one at the front, mate. Well, can the other one? Yeah, he'll be able to get in. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that after
Well,
this one's got
because
in.
they're all characters that can all perform a heroic intervention at the end of the charge phase. So if
Right.
you don't nominate them as a target, that means I can basically step in and attack you without you being able to attack me. So yes, you'll have to eat the Overwatch, but if the
Okay,
Red Terror's
yeah.
going first,
Yeah, at least one of them will.
yeah.
not.
Otherwise, you basically pick
Yeah, so
one and I
Red
can fight
Terror
him.
as well.
So Red against all 3, and
Uh,
Hive Tyrant against all 3.
I don't. Can that get in all 3? Do you reckon? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, okay,
You don't need
cool.
to be. Well, if the Red Terror comes here,
Yeah.
what it might do, it might block her from getting all 3. But if you just want to get
Her in,
Her
at least,
in,
right?
yeah.
And then over here, we'll have Old One-Eyed, Big Lass, and Best Mate coming into.
So they're both
The
charging the
squad,
scout squad, yeah. So we'll pause this up, do some Overwatch off camera, and see how many Tyranids have died Overwatch. Right, so we're going to roll the charge distances then. So
Yeah.
Old One Eye, he's definitely in with a
Nice.
10.
I think we're gonna go.
Go around, yeah, and then
this guy coming into this squad.
7, that's enough to tell them as well, yeah. We're going to go round to. Do you want to roll for the Red Terror?
Yeah, Red Terror first.
Then we'll do some Overwatch, but she's
Yeah.
definitely in, the big girl.
Yeah.
That's enough to make her in, and these guys.
What is it? About 5.
Just
I think that one's probably about 6.
nah, just
So 5. Whoop.
well, she's
Yeah,
in.
just.
5 inches will definitely be enough. I
And
think it's
then-
about 4. I think it's 5 for the ruler, yeah. So
Yeah,
everybody's in.
Sweet.
Right, so we'll,
And I said we were gonna
Oh.
give these a go.
What
That's
we'll
probably
do-
about a 12.
we'll
but
roll for the Gene Sealers because they double it. I think there might be about 6 or 7 away,
No.
so they're definitely
not a
not in.
chance. The Warlord to go first.
Right, so Tom's got 1 command point left. I don't have any, so there's going to be no interrupting going on. So I think Tom's decided he's going to start down here. There was
Yeah.
no damage in Overwatch because I didn't have any guns. I got a hit on the Carnifex down there, but didn't wound. And no hits down here at Overwatch on the Red Terror, who's jumped in on top to tag the captain and the lieutenant, which leaves a nice bit of space for the Hive girl there to get all 3 of those characters in contact. So, who are we starting with? The Broodlord
I think
or
so.
the Big Mama?
Yeah, well, I think we'll go Broodlord first.
Broodlord's scary.
Yeah, 6
Especially because I've got
attacks.
no command points to reroll any saves. So.
Right, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
You got 4 hits. It's a good start for me.
Yeah. Alright,
What's 5, isn't he, or something? So he'd be wounded on 3s.
Okay.
You can reroll failed wounds.
That is true. Oh, is it all failed wounds?
Yeah, reroll failed wounds.
Oh,
And 6s or something.
6s
so
are
that,
minus 4, I think.
but I believe his normal ones are -1, aren't they?
The normal ones are -3, and then a roll of 6 plus, it's -6 and damage of 3.
Right, well I have to roll them separately. So what we'll do 2 saves for the 6s. So my storm, my shield eternal,
Yep.
a 3 up in one. So he's failed both the big damage ones, and he's failed one of the other normal ones. So what's the damage for the normal attack?
Normal one's a D3 damage.
So you got D3 damage on the normal one. Oh, 3,
Big 3.
which he halves with the shield eternal round
Okay,
up. So he's
cool.
took 2.
Nice.
And then the other ones are 3 each,
Yeah.
which he halves rounding up. So there's another 4 damage.
Right.
So he's got 6. That's why I wanted some command points to reroll 3 of He's got 6. Feel no pains twice on 6s. So he's made 1. Because that's his Iron Hands, and then his Warlord trait is a 6 as well.
Oh my god.
He's got a wound left.
Oh.
Dean!
Dean!
Hero of heroes,
Dude.
just ate the Broodlord's 1-inch punch.
Dude.
But you've got a high tie, I'm going to
That
smack
is
his
true.
face in next.
Yeah, so I guess...
Oh, if he makes all these Indian saves against her,
Okay, so
legend has been born.
she's hitting on 2s because she's not degraded at all. So hitting on 2s. All
Full
hit,
house.
which is nice.
It's 3s to wound, I believe.
Just the wound. So 2 misses.
2 and 1. So the tail is no minus, is that correct?
I think it might be -1. But you might be right. Probably right.
Hold in there, guys!
Tail, yeah, you're right. It's no.
So the tail will be a 2 up. Oh, I thought I was going to fail that. And the big claws are -3.
-3, yeah.
He saved them both on the shield. 3 up. He would have actually saved one on his Terminator armor as well. He saved. Oh my god. The hero is born. He's just eaten it from a Broodlord and a Hive Tyrant. Whew.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Right, okay.
The Emperor protects.
On to Big Fly Girl.
Right, I don't know where you want to go down here. She's basically, there's the apothecary on her left, the captain in the middle, and the lieutenant on the right, and you can split them however you want. She's hitting, I believe, on 4s now, isn't she, because she's degraded.
Yeah, it's degraded. So I think we're going to do everything on your captain.
Okie dokie, karaoke.
So not bad.
She's got 2 hits.
Pretty bad.
3's to wound.
Gotcha.
2 wounds. These are -3 on
Yep.
there. Right, so he's on his 4 up invuln, his Iron Halo.
Okay. Right. Yeah, under the red turret.
The Emperor really does protect.
So 4 and 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah, she adds 1 to herself, doesn't she?
3 and reroll. Yeah, for Scythe and Talons. So yeah.
So
that's
isn't there
all
a special
4.
rule if all of them hit?
There is. Let's just do it for the crack. Let's see how funny this can be. We will. D6 result. What's the wounds of your characters?
The captain's got 5, the lieutenant's got 4, and I think the apothecary's got 4.
Right, we'll try and.
The apothecary can heal people, and the lieutenant's got a power fist, and he's hitting on like 3s with it. And the
Just because I'm doing rubbish anyway, we'll try and eat your lieutenant with 4. So I need to get a 4 or higher.
Yeah, because he's got hits with all his weapons, and the special rule for the Red Terror is you hit with them all, and you
swallow something.
you roll a dice, get high in their wounds, you just eat them.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he's got him. So he's eaten the lieutenant there.
Nice.
This guy's so hard though that when you turn him out, he's still alive.
Oh, where have I been? And then I guess over to.
So is that's instead of the normal damage, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't do anything else. So I just figured.
Oh, sorry. You need to roll it if you're going to charge for these, which you forgot about.
So
where are you going for the Dreadnought or the Rhino?
Oh, I'll go for your Rhino.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, so they're not in. So we'll do some more watch later off camera because it's probably not going to kill now.
Right, so.
Well, first of all, roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Well, one for because his is better, isn't it?
So
Or one eyes
do-
is better.
We'll do first guy on a 4+. You do
mortal wound, which it does.
And we'll do for old one eye on a 4+. No. That's a shame.
So because they're iron hands on a 6+, no. So I've lost the scout already.
Cool. Good. Good start.
So I'm going to take... Where's the guy with the broken leg? I'm going to take this guy because he was wounded anyway. He was holding the squad up. Yeah.
Cool guy. Cool.
Yeah, so you're ready for it? So he's starting with old one eye spotty back.
I'm going to be using a Scythe and Talons to just try and...
So he has a +1 to his hit roll because he charged, doesn't he? So he's hitting on 2s this turn. So this is probably a dead scout unit coming up.
2 1s. So they all hit though.
Yeah, these wound on 3s because he's strength 7. So
Nice.
The ones that matter there are the pink ones, I think, because they're -3 on there.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage each. And then what's the tail minus?
Is -1.
So on the side, see if I got a save on that. I do not.
Cool.
So 3 iron hand saves 3 times. So the first guy is dead. It's pretty much going to be the same fate for the second guy. Oop, yeah, he's dead. And what's the damage on the tail? 1.
The tail is 1.
So if I get a 6, the sergeant's alive for now. No. So that's the squad gone.
Sweet.
So you can consolidate in. But I'm assuming you're probably going to keep one of them next to the objective to score it this turn.
Yeah, I think...
so he's going to stay put, and he's going to... Is he going to tag into the next squad?
Definitely. Boom.
Which means I'll get to move into him. So I think that's all the Tyranids that have attacked, isn't it?
It is, yeah, that is it.
Put all his attacks into the Broodlord. Okay. So he's got 3 attacks. Hits on 3s. He's got a full house. He's going to wound on 3s because I believe you're toughness 5 with the Broodlord.
I think so.
He's got 2 wounds. He's got no invuln because null zone's still on for my turn. So -1 off the stave. Broodlord won't get his invuln, but he's got a 4-up armor anyway, so he'll be on 5 ups. -1 from the stave.
Yep.
So it's 2d3 damage.
Yeah.
Need to roll big here. So that's 3.
Cool.
I believe the Broodlord's got 6 wounds, isn't it?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Is it 6 wounds or 7?
Yeah. No, it's 6.
So he's down to 3. Then we'll come down here. And we'll do the Apothecary, who's in against the Hive Tyrant. So he's got 3 attacks. Hits on 3s. He'd be wounding on 5s. Well, he's got 1 wound. He'll be on a 3-up because he's got no special weapons or anything. And she didn't get Catalyst, did she? No, she didn't.
No. Oh, yeah.
It failed, so he manages to strip a wound for Captain Fantastic to come in.
Nice.
I'm going to check. You know when you just forget everything.
Yeah. As soon as the camera goes on, everything goes out of you.
5 dice.
Right, go for it.
So Captain's got 5 attacks. He's going to use his Power Fist. So if he hits on 2s, normally 3 with a Power Fist, rerolls 1s. So he's got 4 hits. And if you wound on 3s, the lieutenant's gone, so I can't reroll any wound rolls. So there's 2 on our invulns because they're back on because she's out of the null zone radius. Oh, she's failed them both. You do have, these are D3 damage each, but you do have 1 command point. She's got 2 wounds.
I mean, do I just let it happen?
If you let it happen, she's dead.
Yeah. So I might be able to save something later on, or do a strat later on. I think I just let it happen. She's done nothing.
Roll to see if she does her death throws.
Yeah, that is true. We'll do a... Nope.
So, big lady's gone. At the end of the phase, he'll move 3 towards the closest enemy unit, which is that one.
Yep. Stabam.
Oh, I haven't done my
You've got these guys over here?
No.
This is just hit me back. That's how well you're doing, yeah. It's not your turn. It's still my turn. You're still...
So down here, we've got 5 Marines. So these guys will hit on 3s. It's definitely cocked. So we've got 2 hits.
Yep.
And they'll be wounding on, I think it's 5s, because I think your toughness 7.
Alright.
It's got 1 wound.
Let's grab his dice. I'll just do it down here.
Yep, saved. Then we've got the sergeant who's got a power sword. Oh, he's whiffed. Double whiffed.
Good.
So with
that,
I believe that's the end of my Tom's turn.
End of my turn, yeah, exactly.
We'll be going into Space Marine, turn 3. This guy's gone back up into the air. He's come over here. The closest target he's landed to is the Broodlord. But obviously he's in combat, so I can't pick him as a target. It's just the way it's worked out. These guys stayed put, they've stayed in combat. The Thunderfire Cannon stayed still, the Dreadnought stayed still. The Rhino around here has zoomed right around to
quick reverse, yeah.
sit next to Objective 5. Probably going to charge into these to try and tie them up. These guys have moved up a little bit just to get in bolter range from guys. Took the bolters in rapid fire range. This guy stayed still.
Yeah.
And the guys that were here fell back and embarked in the Razorback, which has stayed still. So it's obviously can bring its guns to bear around here. And that's it. That's it for movement.
Go straight to psychic.
So we're going to go straight to the psychic phase, and we're going to attempt to smite. As the first one, we're going to target the Broodlord.
Cool.
So it's on a 5 or more. Doesn't go off. Might of Heroes. Actually, no, we'll go for... Oh, I need a 9. There's no chance I'll get it 2 turns in a row, is there?
I really don't know.
I'm going to go... Oh... Go null zone. Let's go for it. One dice everywhere. So
Are you locked in with null zone?
I'm locked in.
Would I spend my last command point and use a Kronos stratagem, the deepest shadow, which makes you use 1 dice to get this? Just yeah.
So it doesn't go. It doesn't go off on a 5. So we're out of command points.
Yes. Yeah, we're both out of command points now.
So, yeah, we're both out. So it's as it is now. That's important because I think my guy, he needs to roll like a boss to stay
I need
alive.
my invuns to stay alive because I'm just getting picked off here. It's just ridiculous. So
we'll go straight into the shooting phase.
Right, cool, yeah.
We're going to start with the Dreadnought down here, and it's going to go. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked this.
Ooh.
These are 13 inches away, so I can't target with one eye because they're actually closer. So I'm going to go. I'll start down here and I hope I can whittle away some of these guys.
That's a great idea, yeah.
So we've got 2 in rapid fire range. We've got 1 knot. So these hit on 3s. I believe your toughness is 3, aren't you, with a Ripper Swarm?
Yeah.
So it's 2 wounds.
Cool.
So you got 2 6-up saves. Nope. So it's 2 wounds and the 2 plasma guns on in rapid fire range, and they're not overcharging. So it's 2 hits.
Cool. Whoa.
Just 1 wound.
Right.
And that'll be no save.
Oh yeah, no save. So 1 base gone.
Which base?
Any.
Probably that one because it makes their charge a little bit further.
Yep.
So the Rhino is going to put Stormbolter into them. So it hits on 3s. Wounds on 3s. Nope.
Yeah.
No
Tough little ribbers.
Yeah. Ooh. Because again, these are close.
It was totally worth dropping them there for taking any of these shots. Like.
So what I'm going to do is he's going to Stormbolter them.
Okay, yeah.
And he's going to las cannon the other Carnifex.
Okay, right, yeah, cool.
So
great idea.
Stormbolter into them guys. They all hit.
Very good.
These wound on 3s. Oh, they all wound.
So 4 wounds.
1 base and 2 wounds left on the last base.
Yep.
Probably go that one.
Yeah.
Let's charge again even further for the Marine squad. Oh, he's las cannon, sorry, at the Carnifex, so he hasn't moved, he's hitting on 2s. Oh, he's got 1 hit.
Yes.
Wounds on the 3.
Yes.
Doesn't wound.
Yes.
So this guy's going to put all his guns into the back Carnifex.
Cool.
And I'm going to use a crack missile, but we'll go with the las cannons first. So he hits on 2s because he's venerable. So they both hit. They both wound. So it saves of 6s.
Come on, just 1.
So that's 2 gone through, and the crack missile hits, wounds, and that one you'll get a save of a 5. I believe it's a -2. No, so that's 3d6 damage.
I think it's probably a dead Carnifex.
Ooh,
Yep.
15 wounds is enough to strip him off that
It
objective.
might just be. Just a couple. By Venom Cannon Carnifex. It's alright, old one, I'll do the job myself.
Well, I was hoping I could get rid of him.
What?
By the skin of his teeth or his tactical genius, he's
Skin
positioned himself perfectly.
Skin of her teeth. I think you're fine.
Skin of our falsies. So what we'll do then, we'll go with this guy.
Yeah.
And he's going to pump. Tell you what, because I can see into this window here. I'm tempted to just go. You're just out of rapid fire range, so I'm going to do 2 Stormbolter shots at the Gribblies in there.
Okay, that's down here. Yeah. Cool. Just
And
hanging
I'm
out in
gonna
there.
I'm going to assault cannon them as well. I'm going to ignore one eye.
Ooh! Fair enough. I guess if you take us off there, I've
Then
lost
you don't
that point.
score the
Yeah,
objective, yeah.
True.
So
Come on, little gribblers.
12. So we'll start with the assault cannon because it's got the best chance of killing them.
Stay tough.
Right. So it didn't move, so it's hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's very
And
good.
these are wounded on 2s because it's strength 6.
Couple ones, good.
Yeah, so you've got 6. There's 5 guys left. 6 saves of a 5 up because they're in cover. Oh, he's got them.
Oh, good.
Take them off in a
Yeah,
sec,
we'll
so
take them
stormwater
out of
shots
it.
have
It's
gone.
really hard to get in there, so yeah.
Now I don't have any command points left to use the special rounds with this,
Thank God.
but I'm going to go against the Gene Stealers.
That is fine, yep.
So I've got 4d3. So, well, I'm saying less than you are, so
Oh, right, okay. Well,
So these
then yes.
hit on 3s. And the captain is within 6, so you can reroll these. And these will now wound on 3s because I haven't used the stratagem.
Okay.
Ooh, solid. So you've got 6 saves for the Gene Stealers on 5 up.
Come on.
And I think there's 5 Gene Stealers
There
left.
is. Hey!
Still a couple of Gene Stealers left in there.
Just 2 left.
And they're not suffering any penalties to charge or move or anything next turn, so they're still a threat.
Oh yeah, these 2 boys. 2 girls, sorry. 2 ladies.
The Apothecary is going to try a cheeky bold pistol shot.
Well, Red Terror.
Missed. Or you can reroll ones for the captain.
Oh yeah.
Hits.
Hey!
Doesn't wound.
Oh.
Shame that lieutenant is now being digested. So this girl is now going to shoot. Nice. Oh, it's a lot of gun to go into 2 Gene Stealers. I'm going to have to see what's in range. So I'm going to shoot the. That's 9 wounds, isn't it? We're going to go the twin assault cannon at the warrior. Actually, go all the guns into the warriors.
Cool.
So we'll start with the twin las cannon. So it hits on 3s normally, 4s because it's heavy, back down to 3s because you don't have fly.
Okay.
You've got 1 hit, wounds on a 2. That is a wound. You'll get a save of a 6 because you're in the crater.
Nope.
Oh, just 1 wound.
Hey!
Better than that. So, so they miss. And that'll miss. This is the assault cannons, which again are heavy, so it's the same result. I need to hit on 3s, but he's back in the air. He's not hovering anymore. And these are wound on 3s. So that's 4 at -1, so he'll be on 4 ups.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh. Do them all together.
So yeah, that's that one. Just
That's
one
one
gone.
dead.
You'll be happy to know that I think
Oh, whoops.
that is all my gun.
Oh, just a drunk warlord there as well.
We're drinking.
Right.
Being on the Prosecco.
So we'll come back in a sec for the fight phase. Yep.
So we'll go into the charge phase. Obviously, these are in combat. These are in combat. They're going to stay where they are. The Rhino's going to go into the Rippers.
Just running over bugs.
So he gets 2d6, 4.
Oh, he's made it just.
Same result. What we'll do, we'll try and get these guys in as well. 5's not enough.
Yeah.
And I think, that's it.
You sure?
Well, no, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
It's sort of, I'm tempted, there's no even point charging the Razorback at him, it's given 3 different targets.
Okay.
So he's going to have to go one way, isn't he, against one of them, so I don't want to give him something to eat for free. So nobody's got any command points left.
Nope.
So we'll just start.
Alright, yeah,
no,
cool.
no charging units to go with, so what's going to have to happen here is I'm going to pick one, you're going to pick one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to start down here.
Is your Rhino not just charged?
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Rhino's charged, so it gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
Hits on 6s, no hits.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Librarian.
Yep.
So he's going against the Broodlord.
Broodlord, yeah. Thought so.
He's got 3 hits.
Of course he did.
He's got 2 wounds. Now you do have your in run back, which is a 5 up.
Come on. Come on, Broody. Hey, so 1 goes through.
D3 damage.
Alright,
so
come
5
on.
or a 6.
Stay alive. Oh, it's a 6, of course.
Gets him. Gets a Broodlord.
Nicely done.
But it's your turn to nominate a unit now.
Oh, here's where I completely whiff all my attacks and he's still
So
alive.
you're going down there? You're going
Yeah.
Red Terror?
No, I'm going. Definitely going for Hive Tyrant here, so
Come on, Librarian
hitting on
Frost.
2s. Okay, cool,
Oh,
not bad, not bad.
Yeah, wound on 3s.
Yeah, sorry, it's hard to do with the camera. Wound on 3s, cool. So they are minus.
Yeah, so
3.
this one's 2 up and they're 3 ups. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we'll go for the 2 up first. He's passed, and the 3 ups. He saved a lot again.
It's just a. What's it?
He is the hero of the Imperium.
How are they a 3 up if it's minus 3?
Storm Shield, a 3 up invuln save. It's a shield eternal, so it's a 3 up invuln, half damage.
Absolutely insane.
Here's the boss. That is my
What
relic.
is the point
That is my relic.
in having a monstrous creature?
That's
then?
his point. He's there to tackle the monsters.
Okay.
He's the hunter in the dark. So we'll go with the captain first, because I've got a feeling he's got more chance of killing you.
Definitely.
So you can reroll 1s. These hit on 3s because of his -1. So he's got 4 hits. I believe your toughness 5 for the Red Terror.
Yeah.
I'll roll. We'll check, because they're wounds.
Okay.
If he's toughness 4, then that's a wound.
T5, yeah.
So you've got 3. Did you get what's his armor save?
It is a 4 up.
So he's got no save against the Power Fist.
Okay.
So how many wounds has he got?
It's 4, I think.
So it's 3d3 damage.
Oh no, 6 wounds.
6
Nice.
wounds. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dead.
Got him. Just popped him. And then he will consolidate 3 inches. Both will, but they'll just go a little bit like that, just to get them a bit closer up.
Right. Cool.
Because I don't think you've got any. But well, she can't fall back, can she? Because she's not Kraken. She's Kronos, isn't she?
She's Kronos, yeah.
She can't fall back in charge, so I think these guys will just push up a little bit. And then you've got your rippers.
Oh yeah.
To attack back.
So 4 attacks. I'll just do them down here. Really not sure what their skills are.
You're getting on 5s probably.
Well,
You've got 2 hits.
2 hits, not bad. Nope, nothing.
Wounds. So
That
that's
is
it.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it for combat. So with that, we're going to see how many I score. So I'll score this one because I'm closer than you are.
Yeah.
This one is 2. There's nobody on 1 now, and there's nobody on 4. So I'm 2 points.
Nice. And we'll come back after I've done some shuffling.
So,
Yeah.
right, Tom's movement phase, turn 3 is over. These little guys have just scooted around a bit to help get out of line of sight of some of the backfield marine units.
Yeah.
And I know it doesn't look like Tom's got much, but tactically this turn he's probably going to score really big. These guys have just shuffled around.
You know, protect
The
my
Gene
warlord.
Stealers are now hunkered in there to score this objective, because you do score at the end of every turn, remember? The big Hive Tyrant stayed in combat with the Librarian there. Obviously not much happening around this side, bit of tactics going on. These rippers have fallen back but closer to the objective, and because they're troops they're going to steal it.
And they are Kraken as well. So
They are Kraken, so you could technically still charge, but because this objective is also in my setup zone, if Tom wants to, you can raise it for D3 victory points this turn,
Maybe try that.
which you're probably going to do. And one eye got a 6
glass.
inches on his advance.
Yeah.
So she's so close to that final right now.
And then last Ripper squad dropped in because they have to come in this turn, but they are on an
Dropped in
objective.
to sit on that. So as it stands, if nothing else happened, Tom would score 4 points plus what he wants to either do for this one, or probably raise it, which I think he's going to do for D3. So you could score 7 points, which would put him 5 points in the lead.
Would be nice.
So either way, you're going 2 points in the lead plus whatever that objective yields. So we're going straight into
Psychic.
phase.
So I think we will do Smite straight at your flyer.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Smite on your warlord. I want these.
This will bypass his shield eternal. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a 9. You know what? I'm going to have to try and deny
I
that.
think you're gonna have to.
I get a +1 because of his psychic hood, because he's within 12. So I need a 9 to deny it.
Yes.
Doesn't go, so he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Oh no, he's not. It's D3 more
yeah.
wounds because he's got his iron hands.
Iron hands.
It's just a 1. So what I'll do, I'll roll the first one on a 6 up. He's alive. He's alive. The Slayer of Demons is alive.
Right, okay, it's a psychic scream on him. Come on! Yes!
It goes off.
D3. 3! Right. Save 6! Swear to God, you get 3 6s, you're the devil.
He's got one, but he gets to roll them again because he is the warlord with the warlord trait. And that's eventually the Slayer of Demons is dead.
Oh my God! This guy.
He has earned his stripes today. He's not dead. Woo! He's not dead. What'll happen is the apothecary's still around somewhere.
Yeah.
He's in there. His signal's still beeping away.
I'm just gonna walk over him and not tag that. Right, you can't.
You can't enter the movement phase, so you can't technically move yet, but you're free in the assault phase to do what you want and the shooting phase.
Alright, okay.
So she obviously can't attack this guy because he's in the
sorry,
sky, but you don't move yet because that was
right,
the second phase. So now you can go back up there and do the smitey bollocks.
So oh yeah, I have smite on your flyer. Sorry. So this will be what, a 6 now.
Yep.
Oh no, is it only when it goes off or?
No, it's just every time you attempt to cast it.
Okay, so 6 then. Yeah, that does go off, which is nice.
It's a 10, isn't it? Oh, she doesn't add 1, does she? No.
No. So D3 on your boy. It's just a 1.
Nothing I can do about that. So she's on 9. Well, she got me calling my thing she.
And then
so it's down to 9 wounds for the flyer.
And then the warlord is going to cast Catalyst on the warriors.
On the Tyranid warriors, yeah.
That does go off. Nice.
Cool. Tyranid warriors have got a bit of extra protection there.
Might as well. And I think that's it for that's psychic. So I guess do some shooting.
Yeah, there's not much shooting to do.
Okay, so there is going to be 6 death spitter shots coming at your fire.
He is in the air now, so he's -1 to hit.
Okay, so
he'll be hitting on 5s.
So just the 1.
And he's T6.
They are they did move though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Shame.
T6, so 5s to wound. You got a hit, didn't you?
Sorry, yeah.
Nope. So no wounds.
Then the venom cannon, D3 shots. So 3, that's nice. Hitting on 5s, unfortunately. 2, nice. That's good. That's good. Wounding, it's strength 8. This one.
3s, yeah. Wound on 3s.
So just the 1.
And it's minus.
I think it's a -3.
That's definitely
cut. Definitely cut. Yeah, -2. Sorry.
I've got a 6.
Of course you did.
I'm an 9-hands player. Rolling 6s just comes naturally.
So she can shoot now. Did you?
Yeah, she's free. She's not in combat anymore or anything.
Excellent, because my asthma cannon is an auto hit.
Yeah, D3.
This range. So it's 3, which is nice.
Flame this out the sky in one hit.
Is, a
Strength 9.
Yeah.
3s to wound. It's got 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
It's -2, isn't it?
The miasma cannon might be more actually.
It's definitely cocked over there. I'm pretty sure it's -2.
Yes.
So there's no saves, and it's a flat 3 damage each time, isn't it? So it's took 6, so it's down to 3.
Excellent, that's pretty cool. I think that's it. Shooting.
12 inches. We'll get on the apothecary. He's got a bolt pistol to try and hit you.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Should we just have a crack?
Yeah. Nope. No, so she's not in. Old one eye.
Yeah. That's a really good point actually, yeah. So yeah, I think I'll like that.
So he's in.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what we'll do, just because he's got 2 las cannons, I'll roll his las cannons on camera for the Overwatch. So he's got a hit.
Of course.
Doesn't wound.
Excellent.
Right. The other little miniguns obviously probably won't do enough damage, and the Gene Stealers will stay and put to score the objective, I take it.
Yeah.
So we'll do some Overwatch off camera and come back. So for cinematic effect, they've turned these guys around to face each other. It's Titan against Titan. I got a feeling I know who's going to come out on top.
Okay, so we'll go for the Immortal Battering Ram because she charged.
Yeah.
So on a 4-up, it's D3 Mortal Runes. Cocked.
That's as cocked as they come, I think.
Nope. 1 again. Excellent. Great. Okay, so 5 attacks and a Thresher's Scythe.
So I'm guessing you're going Crushing Claws this time?
Definitely going Crushing Claws, so I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Excellent. So only 2 misses.
And the strength of all one eye goes up to 14, which is enough to double me out, so you'll be wounding on 2s. But the other one will be wounding on 4s, the tail, I think. Yep.
Okay.
So we've got 2 wounds with the
Crushing
Claws, and I think are they -3?
-3.
So we've got 2 6-ups with a dread. Oh, you save 1.
I mean, what you meant to do?
I was wrong. I didn't know which way this fight was going to go. That is ridiculous. This is what happens sometimes, doesn't it? Sometimes the dice are with you, sometimes they're not.
I mean, yeah.
I would show you Tom's face, but he really doesn't
Did
want to put it
I-
on camera.
Did I get any sixes in those hit rolls by any chance? Just because they generate extra hits, just in case.
Can we check
the
for you?
footage?
I
Wow.
think you did.
Okay.
So we'll go for the Venerable Dreadnought attacks back.
Swear to God, if it kills me, there's going to be a murder on this table. I swear. Right, go on then.
Well, I'm not going to tell you because he's Venerable, he hits on 2s. So he's got a full house.
Excellent, of course.
He's strength. What's your toughness? 7.
Toughness 7. There is 2 hits, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yeah. So strength 12 when it's been doubled. So 2 wounds, 2 saves of him. What's his save? 6s? Minus 3. So yeah, he's saving on 6s. Oh, so he's got one this time. So it's a flat 3 damage.
Yeah. So down
Puts him
to
down to 5, I think, is it, or 6?
down to 6.
Down to 6, and I think that's all
That's
the
the end of
combat.
my turn. Yeah. So
So we're gonna.
so while I can't kill anything,
still
I can score a lot of points.
So you're gonna raise this objective, like you said.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So basically, Tom gets to remove this for D3 points. So I'll give him a dice. You can roll.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. That's because holding the camera.
Getting overexcited. Oh, that's a big
There we
3.
go.
So
Excellent.
obviously that stops me scoring it, getting it back next turn. It's not there, which puts a bit of pressure on. So Tom scored 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points this turn, which is
Nice.
big, massive.
Pretty
And
good.
Warlord,
And Warlord as well, yeah.
which puts you on 15.
Woo.
And puts me on 10, so you're 5 points ahead.
Nice. But you've got a lot of stuff that's going to be coming down towards me, I'm assuming.
I have to
So-
absolutely smash the shit out of you. Pardon my French, I'm going to have to.
Well, here he comes. We'll come back in a sec after the movement phase. Okay,
Right,
so we're back.
Yeah, Space Marine movement, turn 4. This guy's going to have to drop in hover mode. I need his guns to hit as well as possible. The captain and the apothecary have moved up towards this guy.
Brave.
These guys have had to move as well, obviously. Just need to stay around that 6, but get range to put some plasma pistol shot into her if I need to. In the middle, the Venerable Dreadnought's moved around a little bit, so he's got line of sight on the Gene Stealers in the bottom floor of the building.
Just see,
And
kind of see them.
yeah, you can see multiple targets.
I'm in the
now.
camera, not the the dread can.
The Razorback's moved forward a bit, so it can now put shots into Rippers, Gene Stealers, whatever. These guys down the far end have moved up to deal with this. Oh, sorry, this node's gone for the Terminators because they're dead anyway.
Yeah.
He stayed in combat.
Oh, excellent.
This Rhino's busted ass, big style, come round, pop smoke.
Pretty good advance, yeah.
I think got a full on the advance roll or something. These guys got out of the Razorback before it moved, and they've moved up to try and deal with this Ripper squad. Because I need to get Tom off some objectives. He's scoring. Early on, I was scoring all big. Now it's flipped totally. He's scoring the big points.
Yeah.
And that's it. So got no cyclic phase now. So I'm going to go straight into the shooting phase. We'll start down the bottom end.
Cool.
So these guys are going to put their shots into the Rippers. So we've got the 4 plasma guns shots because it's in rapid fire, not overcharging, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, so that's it, 2 wounds, it'll be gone.
They did their job. They did their job.
Three
There was something in that bunker, and they just nibbled away at it and ruined. Maybe that was your ticket out of the planet. You know, there was a radio in there, the Voxcast.
Held up my squad, it meant I couldn't really risk falling back. I needed to put the shots into them. So we'll go this tactical squad now. We're going to put all their gun into the Rippers.
Cool.
So we've got the 2 plasma guns in rapid fire range. Again, not overcharging. It's 4 hits. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
I think that makes up for my double 6s before.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
you know.
I think it does. I think it's fair.
No.
So we've got 4 bolt guns.
Okay.
Yeah, they hit.
Cool.
And these wound on 3s. So that's better than the plasma guns. So 3
I'll
6
take
ups.
them. Yeah. Oops.
So that's a base gun, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
This
Closest one, I
I
guess.
think that is marginally closer.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So we'll get that one. They might be out of sign-ups range now as well.
Yeah, they probably are.
Something we'll have to check. Come around, and we're going to do... This is where it gets tricky. So this Venerable Dreadnought is going to shoot everything into the Hive Tyrant.
Cool.
So we moved.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll use the blue for the crap missile. So everything will be hitting on 3s. So he's got a full house of hits.
Nice.
A wound on 3s. So we've got a las cannon wound and a missile wound. So that one will be... They'll both be on your invuns. We'll know which one's which. So field the crap missile.
Yeah.
No command point. It's D6 damage. 5.
Oh,
so he's down to 7.
Yeah.
Because the warriors have got catalyst on this turn, haven't they? Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to go with the Tech Marine.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shoot his plasma pistol into her, or his plasma cutter, as it's called. So he hits on a 2.
Nice.
Wounds on a 4. Nope, no wounds.
Good.
The Thunderfire Cannon, which doesn't need line of sight, is going to shoot at the Gene Stealers. Again, he's going to pick on them.
Yeah, get them off the... I get you.
Well, the thing is that save regardless of cover. So 4d3. So we've got 5 shots this turn. And we've got 4 hits, even with a minus for moving. And it'll wound on 3s. We've got 2 wounds, which isn't enough to kill them.
You don't know. There's 2 in there.
Oh, that's right, there's only 2, so 5 ups. So it is enough to kill them.
Just hiding in there.
For some reason I thought you had 5. I was just thinking 5. So we're going to go down.
Oh no, you killed all those earlier, D.
Right. So these guys are going to
these 2.
throw grenades.
Cool.
So we'll go for the captain and the apothecary. They both hit.
Nice.
Sorry. No wounds.
Try
Where's the lieutenant when you need him?
Trying to get sweet angles
He's
there.
going to
so.
pile of poop on the floor.
Yeah, he's inside a red terror around here somewhere.
So this guy is going to put... Oh, you got catalyst on him. I'm going to put the bolt guns into these, the rippers.
Okay.
I'm going to twin las her.
Okay.
So I would hit on 4s now because I'm so damaged. But because I haven't moved and she doesn't have fly, I get a +1 hit, so it'll be 3s. So you've got 2 las cannon hits on her. 2 las cannon wounds, so you're on a 4 up invuln. 2 gone through. Oh, she's still alive. 5. She's got 2 wounds. And then we'll go. It's putting in a hard shift to try and get rid of stuff.
Yeah, but you are getting rid of stuff. That's the difference.
Yeah, the thing is, you're feeling your saves now.
Yeah.
It's sort of, it's going to make a big difference. We've got the twin assault cannon.
At the rippers.
Again, he'll be hitting on 3s now because he hasn't moved.
Very good.
But there will be wounding on 2s because you're T3. So there's 6 at -1, but they're in cover, so there'll be 6 ups. Ooh, so that's 2 bases.
2 bases gone. Just leave the big king one.
King of the North. Right, which leaves...
King Ripper down here.
Which leaves my Razorback. I'm going to have to check his range again now. To see if he's within range. He's just in range of this Ripper squad. So what he's going to do, he's going to put everything into this Ripper squad to try and take you off the objective.
Right, cool.
So
I get you.
We'll start with the...
Tactics.
It's all about the tactics.
Tic-tacs. He's looking grim for the Nids.
So the blue dice are the Stormbolter, the white dice are the twin assault cannon. He did move, so these are hitting on 4s, and the blue ones will be 3s, but they missed. And it'll be wounding on 2s because none of the Stormbolters hit. So there's 3 at -1, so you've got 3 6 ups.
Just 1 6. Come on. Nope.
Oh.
Never mind.
Done enough. The thing is, I'm not scoring this turn, but it's your
true.
ability to score your turn that I need to counter punch.
So, any charges to declare?
There are. Oh, she got big damage as well. So I'm going to charge down here. Do I just let you come at us? Because our gun's D3 auto hits, isn't it? It's strength 9 and 3 damage a time.
Yep.
Going in on her with the captain first.
Nice.
Then the apothecary.
Should I do some quick Overwatch? Because it...
Tell you what, I'll roll the charges
to
make sure I get... Yeah, the captain's definitely in. Apothecary is back up, is definitely in.
Okay. So
and the flyer will go in as well.
Alright.
Because it's in hover mode, yeah, so it's in.
Sweet. Then I have to do it against...
So you have to do him first, and if he dies, you can go around and do them all. So you got 2.
2.
So the wound on 2s.
Yep.
So he's got his 4 up in one. That's cocked. So he's passed 1. It's 3 damage.
3 damage, yeah.
And he's got his iron hands. So he's took 3 wounds.
Good stuff.
But he's in.
He is.
As is his apothecary back up.
As is this
and
flyer.
this is the flyer, so the flyer is just going to go...
Nice.
So all the charging units go first.
Yeah.
So we'll go the captain. So he's power fist. He's got 3 hits. He's wounded on 3s. He's got 2 wounds. So you've got 2 in-runs. So she's passed 1, failed 1.
Failed 1, she's down to 1.
Well, it's D3 damage with his power fist.
Here we go.
So yeah,
That
got
is
her for
it.
the full 3, but does she go out nuts?
Come on. No,
she
man.
doesn't.
Needed her to do that there.
Doesn't.
And that's another tyrant down.
That was scariest in the extreme. But these guys are going to push forward 3 inches
Yeah.
to get closer. But what I'm going to do is make sure the flyer's slightly closer. And just push a little bit like that.
I know what you're doing. Alright then, up here.
Oh yeah, sorry, the fight with the dreadnought.
The title match, come on.
Clash of the heavyweights.
Here's where you kill it straight away.
So the dreadnought's got 4 attacks. Oh sorry, we need to roll the charge range down there against the rippers as well, but we'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
So I've hit 3 times. It's got 1 wound.
Nice.
So you'll be on a 6 up save.
Yeah.
Nope, so it's 3 damage. I think you're on 5 because I knocked that because it's 3, isn't it? And you had 8 wounds.
No, I've got 9 wounds.
You got 9, so it was 6, yeah.
Down to 3.
So he's down to 3, and then it's your attacks back. So this is going on. I think this could be the dreadnought's turn here, though. He looked out last turn.
So 5 attacks and the Thresher side.
There's a 6 on a pink, generate an additional 1.
It does, yeah. Wow. So they all hit. These are crushing claws. This is the thingy tail.
So they all wound. We've got the 3 crushing claw saves and a 6 up. Doesn't make any this time.
Thank God.
Tail. Does
make,
so he makes a tail, which is probably the best one for you. So these are flat 3 damage, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the first 3, he took 3 wounds. He's took 5 wounds off 2 lots. He's took 8 wounds. 9, 10. Right, he's took 10 wounds, but because he's venerable and he's ironclad, and he's iron hand, sorry, I'll have to make the other. Basically, that's his venerable 6 up, but he also gets an iron hands, the flesh is weak 6 up, like the characters, basically. So I passed 2 out of 12, wasn't it? So I've got 10 more. 10 more chances to save his iron hide. So I think he's dead still. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 is enough to take him.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's got 8 wounds. Does he blow? He does not.
Wow.
So
honestly thought he was going to survive out there. Like my, clenched up a little bit.
Tom was ready to flip the table and throw. So basically, you can now consolidate if you want to. The closest model being the Rhino, or you can stay put because there's a juicy tactical squad down here.
Well, I don't know. I think I need to be coming back down this table probably.
Well, the body's to fight are this way.
Yeah. So I think just a little bit that way, innit?
So with that. Oh, sorry, we forgot to do, like I said,
charging.
We set it off camera before and just totally forgot about it, so that'll definitely get them in 9, and there's no Overwatch. So I'll hand this to Tom, I'll move the people in. because we need to get rid of this unit. 5, so we've got the 5 normal guys. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. It's 2 wounds, you got 2 saves of a 6. So it's 2 wounds, and the sergeant missed twice. So one of the bases has got 1 wound left, but more importantly, because these are troops and your troops, puts me more models within to score it.
So that's going to be 8 attacks back.
Yeah, hitting on 5s. Ooh,
hey, not bad. On the 6s are like extra wounds. No.
That's a hit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then wounding on...
I think it's 5s, I think your strength 3.
Very low strength, so yeah. Whoops.
Well, 2 by the looks of it.
2, yeah, not bad. Just trying to get it on camera, sorry.
It's alright. So I need 3 ups. So they both saved.
Nice.
2 3 ups. So that stays as it is, but importantly for me, that turn that will score me a point. So that turn, I'll score 1. This objective's now been removed from play.
Yeah.
2. And this can't score objectives because it's got the flyer battlefield roll.
You've got some chaps next to it who could next turn.
Next turn potentially could. So I only scored 2 points that turn. I personally think that I can understand why you do that for these guys because people zoom them all on. But if it's in hover mode, I can understand it. It's fair.
No boots on the ground, isn't
Exactly, boots on the ground.
Anyway, we'll come back in the next turn.
Just a review of the movement phase. These guys stayed still, and Tom did do a morale check off camera because he was just out of synapse range, but he passed on a 2. Old One Eyes come around this way. He's going to try and block this guy off for line breaker and obviously get back over here into the fight with these guys somehow. We've just had a rearrangement down here to get within smite range of the flyer to try and knock it out the sky, which will then open up those characters for some gunshots. So this is turn 4. So, you know, my guys on foot are a long way from getting into combat up here, so I really need that flyer to stay alive, to put some pressure on these guys. And that's it.
Yeah.
So...
go straight into psychic.
Yeah, go for it.
I think first off, catalyst on herself.
Yeah.
Which doesn't go off.
She can reroll 1s though, can't she? Because she's a Neurothought.
It's only when they're next to each other.
Oh, right, okay.
They buff each other, so that doesn't go off. Great.
Good start, good start.
And then smite at your flyer. Nope. Wow. With my shooting is going to go into your flyer.
So that's the Tom's gun basically coming up here, which is not in the sky from my turn because he was in normal mode, so you won't be getting a -1 to hit.
So we'll do the 6 death spitters, 4s.
2 hits, wounds on 5s.
They move. Kronos is nothing. Right.
Well, it is if you move, but
nope.
Nope.
Venom cannon. 2 shots.
Yeah.
And hit 4s. Nope. That's
Lucky.
it.
Yeah, I needed that guy to stay alive. Needed him to stay in the air. But you're going on to the important side of things.
Yeah. Charge.
Charge. I'll do the Overwatch on camera because I'd have to roll epic to kill you.
Right. Yeah. Well,
to go 4 shots.
Wouldn't put it past it.
But do you want to roll your distance to see where you end up? Because I think Tom's going to try and get around the side here.
So yeah, I think we'll just sort of scooch in like that, I guess. Cool.
So we'll roll Overwatch on camera and come back. So as we thought, absolutely nothing on Overwatch. So Tom gets to do his 4 up for mortal wounds on a charge. Nope, he's
none
with
of them.
No, he hasn't done any this game, has he?
No, none of them. None of the cards
So
affected that. But
all his attacks anyway, he'd be hitting on 2s.
There's 1 miss and
Wounding on, well, his strength. Are you using the crushing claws?
Yeah.
Which takes him to strength 14 again, 2s. I think the
that
tail will be 4s because he's strength 7, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
All hit.
So.
Guess. Right.
Well, this one doesn't get venerable. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
whatever he fails, he fails.
Fair enough.
So we'll go for the 4 first. So on 6 ups. So he's took 9 damage. He's got 1 left. And
for this.
And the last tail doesn't give any. Was it a -1?
-1.
He's on 4 up. Oh, he's took 10. So that's him gone.
Wow.
So does he blow up?
Does he blow up?
He does not. So that's gone. So we'll go straight to your rippers, which are the next unit in combat.
Just gonna pinch some of yours.
Go for it. Don't take my weighted ones though.
Right. So 8 attacks. No.
One hit.
And then Wound?
I think it's a wound, yeah. I think you're strength 3.
Right, okay.
So that's a save.
Of course. Hit back.
So we've got 5 guys and the sergeant with 2 attacks. So these are hitting on 3s. I need the sergeant to do well here because he's got the power sword. So these are wound on 3s. You get no save against the blues. Oh. So that's a wound is enough to kill one of the bases.
Yeah, because it was down there.
And then you've got
2, wasn't it?
1, yeah. And then you've got 1 save of a 6 up against the normal attack. Which
Hey!
is so
causing problems, them little critters.
we'll put him back because he paled forward.
Yeah.
These guys stay there. So at the end of Tom's turn, he's going to score.
Oh, did I move them
Yeah, I
away?
think you've pushed off this now, yeah?
No.
Yeah, you're definitely off that. So he's going to score 0 point. 0 point.
Oh, that was stupid. Okay, yeah.
So in the movement phase, this guy's gone back into the air, just zoomed forward. Both these guys advanced and got a 6 each, which was epic.
Very nice.
And he's going to heal D3 wounds on him at the end of the turn for the 3, so he's back up to full, which is what I was hoping for. This Razorback's whole tail to come around here, so he's just within double fire range of these. Then these guys have stayed still. The Tech Marine with a gunner on the Thunderfire cannon. I nearly said Ironclad. The Venerable Dreadnought stayed still because old One Eye is now the closest unit. This squad also advanced and rolled a 6. That's 3 6s on 3 advanced rolls to get right round from the corner back into here.
He's the devil everywhere.
I am the devil. 6. Obviously they can't do any guns or anything, but
yeah,
playing that this might go on to another turn, I need to try and
possible.
Yeah, get some shots in and stuff. So with that, I've got no psychic. So I'm going to go straight into the shooting phase. And these guys are going to open up with their bolt pistols on these guys.
One little ripper.
I hope I can strip some wounds off on it.
Fair enough.
And then that might free them up to cack their pants when the conflict comes in. So these will hit on 3s.
Yeah.
And it's 4 hits. And wound on 3s. Ooh, nice. 3 wounds.
That's what you need.
So 3 6-ups.
Oh.
It's hanging in with a wound. We'll not forget that. So this guy's going to pump all his shots into old One Eye.
Who, by the way, regained...
yeah, he healed a wound up.
That's one of his rules.
So we've got the crack missile and the 2 las cannons. So we've got a hit on each because he didn't move.
Yep.
We've got 2 wounds as well.
Nice.
So the red, as the crack missile, will be a 5 up and the white will be a 6 up. Oh, I thought you were going to get both. So that's failed and failed.
Yeah.
Because that was the last cannon, yeah. So these are 2d6 damage, d6 each.
Do it.
Oh, it's just enough 6. So with One Eye, his other eye put out.
No, he just runs off. That's what old One Eye does. He
Buried into the ground, isn't he?
doesn't die. Yeah.
So this is about mopping up now. Got 1 wound there.
My horrendous placement that got caught up in the...
Well, Tom's still 3 points ahead, but to try and give room, we'll just point it out because you didn't realise. None of us realised until at the end.
I think I got a bit
carried away.
Yeah,
and
stupid.
These guys moved to give this guy, which he's got fly anyway, but he wanted this position to put him just within 18 of the flyer. By doing that, he had to shuffle these guys around a little bit, which has cost him. So anyway, this guy,
yeah,
I might as well try a bow pistol shot at your warlord.
Alright, okay.
So you hit on 3s, reroll on 1s for the captain.
Nice.
Your T4, so it'll be wound on a 4. It is a wound, and you've got a 3 up in gun.
3 up, I'll use a pink one.
Yeah. And then the captain, who did it. Oh, sorry, I couldn't shoot with a bull gun anyway.
Alright, yeah.
Well, the captain is within range of the combi melter, which is an assault gun.
Cool.
So, but he'd be -1 because he advanced, so I'll be hitting on a 3. So he's hit.
Nice.
You're wounding on a 2, which is wounded, so you've got a 3 up, and if you fail that, it's d6 damage. And you're out of command points as well, so d6.
2.
2. I think they have 5 wounds, don't they?
Yeah.
So she's down to 3. Which leaves me with the Razorback, but this unit are closer. So the Razorback's going to put all its guns into this unit.
Cool. And it advanced as well. Is there any?
It didn't advance, just moved its full movement. It can move 12 when it's not damaged.
Nice. Sweet.
We'll start with the assault cannon. Ooh, because it did move, this is 4s. It can reroll 1s because the captain's within 6. No. And these will wound on 3s. So that's 2, and you are still in the cover, so there'll be 4 up still. Saves.
Sweet. Hey.
Saved.
Nice.
And the Stormballer, which is just in rapid fire range. They don't get minuses because it's not a heavy gun.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 wounds as well, so these will be 3 ups in the cover.
Oops.
So there's 2 wounds on one.
Yeah.
And the 3
them
wounds
on one of the death bit, is there?
One at the front maybe to...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, so this guy is going to go, his twin assault cannon into this guy, he's closer, and I'm going to put the 2 las cannons into the warriors.
Okay.
So, we'll go the 2 las cannons first. These 2 hits. 2 wounds, so these are -3, but you'll be 6 ups in the cover.
Nope.
So the first one, it's d6 damage, will just kill the one on 1 wound. Then the next one, just a 1 wound.
Nice.
So I'm rolling well, but the wound rolls ain't very good. And then we've got the assault cannon to hopefully get rid of your warlord.
Try and get the warlord, yeah.
So these did move. He moved. So be hitting on 5s. Do have the fly keyword, so I don't get the +1.
Right.
So be hitting on 5s.
Still a
So
couple.
we've got 3. And 1 wound.
Alright.
Which
3 ups. Hey.
And that, apart from the combat, we'll go back down to the combat down here because that's all my shooting and there's no charges because everybody advanced. So we'll go straight into the combat down here. Oh sorry, the Thunderfire Cannon.
Oh yeah,
The Thunderfire Cannon is going to target the Warlord because he is the closest to the Warlord.
Yeah.
Before I forget. So it's 4d3 shots. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These hit on 3s.
Nice.
And these will wound on 3s. So you've got 4 in ones. 4 3-ups. Oh. See, it's the same again. I hate these things. Same as the Librarian with the Storm Shield. They are so good with the ones. It's the same thing.
It's nowhere near that difficult to kill, don't lie.
Well,
right,
just
anyway.
took 12 assault cannon rounds and a Thunderfire Cannon and not blinked. So we've got 5 guys against the Ripper on 1 wound.
1 wound.
So over 1 hits. Well, there's 3 wounds, so you've got 3 6-ups. Yeah, he's gone. The last wound.
That's a point right there for
Well,
you.
those guys will, but what I'm going to do, the closest enemy's that way. So I'm not going to consolidate because it actually takes us deeper into the crevice.
Fair enough.
It'll score as a point still.
Cool.
So in the end of that turn, I'll score 1, 2, because the Razorback's sitting on 1.
And 3.
And 3. So 3 points, which brings it to a tie. Which brings it to 15.
It brings it to a tie because I'm an idiot and moved off here.
But it's your turn 5. All you have to do, if it doesn't go on to a turn, is score a point and you've won.
Fingers crossed.
That's the way the game works. How crazy is that?
Okay.
So we'll come back after Tom's movement, or you could try and double up to get double points to just see.
No.
Okay. Shortest movement phase in history. Tom's playing it very tactically because if this game goes on as it is, if it doesn't, Tom only needs to score 1 objective to win 16-15 and keep his warlord alive, so no shenanigans blowing up with smite or perils or anything like that. So it's a bit of a wobbly model, but what he's done, he wants to stay 6 inches away from this flyer. So really this girl should be a smidgen more this way and still within 3 of that, but she falls over, so she's there. So if this blows, she's just out of range, but these guys are in range.
Yeah. And they're staying still so I can get the Kronos.
They have stayed still. Yeah, I mean, he was tempted, thinking about to go for 2, but if he does, like you said, you know, he made a good point. There's a Marine squad down here scoring 1. The Tech Marine down there scoring 1, and that only has to sit still, which will make me win by 1. So he's basically playing for this turn and hoping it doesn't go on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it does, I've lost anyway, haven't I? So.
Well, not guaranteed, but more likely.
Yeah. Right. So
movement's done.
Psychic,
straight into the psychic. Yeah. So you're going for smite.
Yes, smiting your flyer. If they could go off this turn, that would be really nice. Just yeah.
So it does go off. So it's D3 mortal wounds. Nothing I can do about this. Just the 2.
That's fine.
So it's down to 1 wound. She's got catalyst left as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cast that on myself, on the warlord. That does go out.
So catalyst is in effect. And the flyer's on 1 wound. Now it is closest target as well to this squad, so they're gonna have to either pump the shots into this, which I'm assuming is gonna happen, or probably the Razorback is the only other unit they can see.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just need to take it out of the sky and get it away from us, get less shots at me, I guess. So we'll start with the Death Splitter.
So these will be hitting on 5s now because it's super zoom in the sky.
Reroll them the 1s for Kronos. So
2 hits. Yep. 5's to wound because it's T6.
So nothing. And then the Venom Cannon. 2 shots.
Again, 5s and 6s will hit. Nothing.
The 1s. Nope.
Nada. So again, because this guy's in the sky, it can't be charged unless his warlord wants to charge it, which is silly because it'll take him off the objective. So at the end of that will put Tom on 16 points to 15. Oh. The player who went first rolls. So in a 1 or 2 this game ends and Tom will win 16-15 on the 3 up. Goes on. Oh, well done. So with that massively unlikely outcome, wow. Tyranids, well actually, hang on, it's a draw.
How's that?
Because this little guy will be scoring me line breaker. This guy's just in.
Didn't kill it.
So that flyer, I actually thought I'd lost. But I've just remembered this guy scored line breaker, which, to be fair, on the performance there and the outcome, the Marines didn't deserve to lose that. But the Tyranids put up a brave fight, so I think a draw.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because the middle ground, massively Marine heavy first couple of turns, then you did really well to bring it right back to score it later on.
I think so, yeah.
So I think, as much as the Marines look like they're in the ascendancy, that's probably the most
Still
important.
Still better than a loss for me, I think.
It's a draw. A draw is a draw is a draw.
Whew.
So no, I enjoyed that. So good game.
Good game, sir.
Good game. Strange one.
Strange. Man. Some ups and downs, blue, man.
But it just goes to show the whole, the aim of this, to push out and get objectives. And I had a feeling from the start, like I said, you having so many troop units, and the Rippers may not have done much, but
not this time actually. I decided to bring more like big things this time because I thought I knew you were gonna have tanks. I just felt like you were gonna have tanks, so I thought I'd take some stuff to kill tanks, and I barely touched any of them really. I mean, I got one.
What I mean was the 3 Ripper squads which could deep strike literally landed on objectives to start scoring you, and you had the Gorns and the Tyranid Warriors. I think you had 6 or 7 troop units. Well, you had a minimum 6 because you had 2 battalions.
Rippers were real.
The Rippers are crap at killing stuff, but really good for scoring
great
stuff.
Great for points.
So they proved really well. They scored you some points this game, and obviously the Marine castle. Well, it wasn't really a castle. It was more like a little bastion. It's still intact down there in the bottom corner. That was a good game. That was a strange scoring game. From the first couple of turns, I thought, wow, I'm massively in the lead here.
I thought I'd lost first turn, to be honest with you. Like, I mean,
Tom's turn, well, you scored steady every turn, 3 points, 4 points, and your turn 3 was big. Yeah. It was 8 points because you got Warlord, and then you scored 7.
Just think though, if I hadn't done that stupid move, I'd have had that 1 extra point.
If you hadn't done that silly move, the score would have been 16 points to 15 points.
So it's my own fault really. I could have won that game, but
said before, obviously you're a newish player. You haven't had many games. I've had many games under my belt. So decision making is massively important in 40k. Everyone knows that. Target priority is essential. Movement is key. Obviously you can't shoot on movement, but deciding where to move and how to move, and leaving distance, like we've said, to move in and be able to tag people, provide your buffer zones to make sure you're not pushing out and moving out of a 6-inch bubble. All massively important, and obviously the more experienced players sort of keep that under the belt and do it well. And little things like that will happen.
Yeah, I think that was just a lapse in concentration because I'm all hyped up for it. And
he had blood. smell of blood in the air and the vision of wins. Final score was, what did we say it was, 16 to 16? 15?
15,
No, 16, yeah. 16 points to the Tyranids, 16 points to the Space Marines. Space Marines didn't manage to slay the Warlord, you guys did. And that was one epic fight.
She's just going to drift away like this. That's how we draw. We escape with my Warlord.
Escape.
She's learned some stuff about the Marines.
She's learned. She's going to pass it on to the Hive Mind and get a breeding session on the go.